All right, welcome to another week at Birds View. We back again. We got the one and only Bryson, Scissor Hands, and we got Junior with him, his son. Man, we appreciate y'all coming through. It's always good to see, black people doing what they do. Not trying to put emphasis on black people, but it's always good to see, especially the dynamic of a father and son, just anytime that's put together. Tell us a little bit about y'allself, man, for the people who don't know.
Man, I appreciate it, man. First off, man, I'm gonna give a shout out to y'all, man. It's an honor, for y'all to even reach out, man, for us to come here and, just even talk, chop it up.
Yeah.
On some real talk, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but, I'm Bryson Jackson, I've been cutting for a long time in Longview. A lot of people know me. They come up to me, they say, oh, you famous and all that, but if you know me, you know me. If you know, they don't make me. They don't define me. My whole thing is the legacy. And, that's what's to the right of me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, ex-knucklehead gone good like Sharif, I guess. You know what I mean? Still a little thrown off, but yeah, only behind the family. You know what I mean? So,
as it should be, though.
Yeah, most definitely.
As it should be. What about you, Junior? What you got going, man?
It's kind of crazy because it just happened real fast. It was just like a year and a half ago. I was on online school, and next thing you know, I graduate, boom, and I go to barber school, graduate that, and it's just like it just came real fast. Like, man, I'm only 18, and man, it's just I don't know.
It's crazy, man.
It's just real fast. Everything happened quick. Like, even with this, I was like, what? Hold on, me? It's really an honor. Like my pops said, for real, to be on here and everything. It's just.
Well, we glad to have y'all on here, man. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey.
So this wasn't gonna be you didn't expect this to be your route, like cutting hair?
I thought it was.
I didn't.
Because like when I was little, he told me, he was like, because he was in a bad place in barbering. He told me, he was like, no, you don't need to be no barber, nothing like that. And then I wanted to be I was like, okay, but I'm gonna be a chemical engineer. I was like, hold on, wait, chemical engineer. When I got a little older, I was like, that's some
work.
Yeah, and then you got to deal with a lot of radiation, a lot of stuff like that. And, I'm trying to keep myself together, like in the long run. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to that. I see my pops do it. I actually like doing it, like art. So I use cutting hair as art. Like if you see my designs and stuff like that, like I take a lot of time and like I don't know, I just look at it as art for real.
You draw too?
Yes, I used to. I draw. I used to draw a lot. And then when I started cutting hair, it just took that place, really.
Yeah. I see a lot of artistic people go that route, like hair cutting, tattooing, things of that nature. Yeah.
For real.
It was just.
Now, you said you was going to online schooling. Like, what was you doing?
It's like, so, first, the reason why I went, because it was just a lot of distractions. And then, COVID. I didn't know at that time COVID was right around the corner, so I guess it happened at the right time. But, like, it was just a whole lot of distractions. I knew that I was, like, career driven. I knew I was going to do something, so I wanted to go on and get out of school. I knew like whatever I had to do, school wasn't going to affect it like that. Like I'm already smart as it is, so I didn't find no real need to just like invest in, like I ain't trying to be no scientist or like like no architect or nothing like that right now. So I really don't need to. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like I just went on the fundamentals. I was like, okay, bet. Let me go on, and I know I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. That's when I figured out I was gonna be a barber. I was like, you know what? Let me get out of this online school. Then I went to Premier. It was a little charter school. It was like,
I know about Premier.
Yeah, like 20, 30 people graduated with me, and it was like, I don't know. It was just, I was real glad because a lot of people looked at my parents like kind of weird or whatever because I was going to online school and they thought I was gonna be like socially awkward or whatever. But like I still had my people on the outside. I still talk to people. My dad a barber, so I seen I'm talking about people coming through every day, old heads, young people, bad people, good people. I'm talking about I seen a lot of people, so that may be a reason why I wasn't socially awkward, because it is some socially awkward kids that, because it's really not much of socially awkward. It's like they don't really know how to interact with people because
you're not around a lot of people.
You've been by yourself for so long. That's why most of the time they know themselves better than they know anybody. Like
isolation.
Yeah, exactly. Like most of the time, them the people that know exactly what they want to do and everything like that, just because they don't have so much time to think about it. Like they ain't worried about nobody else. Then you got a bad side to it. You really don't know how to
interact with people.
Yeah, you don't know how to interact with people. Like you go both ways, go good and bad.
Understand that. So Bryson,
Yes, sir.
I met you.
Which one?
Like I said, oh yeah, my bad. Pop,
Nah, you
the
good.
dad,
Yeah,
senior.
I thought about it. I was like, hold on.
So I met you a while ago. Like I said, my wife was taking my son to get his haircut by you when he was over there on Eastman. Man, but I didn't really know you like that. And then, just see past couple cuts, I was getting to know you and whatnot. But I want to know about like your past life, like growing up. You born and raised in Longview?
Born and raised in Longview, Texas, man. Like,
Okay.
my past life, like, some of them, man, it was like starting off the rip, man, I grew up in the struggle. Which I grew up in a beautiful place. That I come to find out at almost 39. I grew up in the struggle. I grew up single family, single parent household. My mom, my dad on drugs. Almost a 1986 textbook story,
Yeah.
And I was always, I guess, looking for a void. My father was not there. Like, he picked kids, which, as I come to figure out, his void was the drugs. You know what I mean? So he was trying to fill his void from a father and made me have to fill one. So I went hard with everything I did, like, no matter whether it was good, whether it was bad.
Yeah.
I like I said, started off when I come right off the rip, 9 years old. I'm down with the hood. You know what I mean?
At 9?
At 9.
God,
so it's like, but that was my daddy. Like, you know what I mean? So, but in between that, I found drawing. I loved it, so I drawed a lot. I found the fact that I was like intelligent. My auntie was like a math whiz. So she would always be on me real tough, and like, I needed money, and I always wanted money. So they pay me for grades, so I'm finna get it cracking. So I'm like, and I was always competitive. That was just a competitive side. Everything I did, I had to do. Like I said, when it came to school, I was in pre-AP, even though I was in the streets at the same time. When it came to basketball, I wanted to be the highest jumper. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it came to smoking, I wanted to outsmoke everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It was just because I didn't realize I was in my 20s that my whole life, bro, like I was trying to fill a void. Like everything I did, like 12th Street was my daddy. You know what I mean? Like basketball was my daddy. Cutting hair was my daddy. Like it all was it was all that void that I was trying to fill. And then like 19, boom.
Had your kid.
Pop up. I'm in the middle of, I'm talking about the craziest time. We talking about 05, 06 era, East Side, Longview, Texas. It's real. Like, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like, you can look it up. The research is crazy. And so, through all that, like, I always was the hustler. Yeah. Hustling and the gangster side, I always boom, boom, it come together. But, like, I was always about getting money because at the end of the day, I was a man of the house. So it was always, I got to get money. I got to help mama. I got to help this. I got to do that. I got to help out grandma. I got to help out my cousins. Everybody need money. So I'm chasing money. I'm on yards at 9 too. So I mean, like I said, everything I did to the max. But if you from Longview, like, homie loves a friend. Long live Dennis Green. I mow yards. My competition was Dennis Green. If you from Longview, Texas, and you know that, I had to be on my A+ game in the 3rd grade if I got to compete with Dennis Green.
3rd grade.
That's the OG of mowing yards in East Side, Longview, Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? Long live Dennis Green. So I was like gunning. So, man, how the Clippers ended up in my hand was crazy. Like I was filling a void with basketball, man. Yeah. So at that point in time, Kobe kept saying, like, I would always hear Kobe say, and like my coaches, they would say, like, it ain't what you do while we in practice with everybody, it's what you do after. Champions are made, like what you doing when ain't nobody else watching. Like, so I would go, and it's crazy you said Eastman Road because that was the shop, man. I swear it's so wild. That was the shop that I was going to. It was Rufus. It was Rufus and Tony cutting in there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Rufus Thorne, shout out Haircut Tony. Them boys still active. Like I said before, I had an opportunity to cut with both of them. I was cutting with Rufus when I met you over there at Eastman Road. Yeah. And Tony was the first shop I ever cut in when I got my license. And like them boys was inspirational to me, but like at the same time, I was like, at this point I was 12, bro. This was like 97, 98. Yeah. I'm coming in the shop, and everybody know about Neal Street if you from Longview, and you know about the double rim if you're a hooper. So in order for me to perfect my 3, I needed to shoot like 100 threes on that double rim in Neal Street Park, right around the corner from the shop.
Yeah.
Now we talking the 90s in Longview. This the crack era. It's going down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I already jumped out the porch, but I'm still got this side to me to where I'm kind of like a wolf in sheep clothing. Like, everybody's telling my mom, like, oh, he's such a good kid. I'm like, man, as soon as she go to work, I'm thugging. I'm on 12. It sees up. What's up? But so I'm like, they don't realize in the shop, like, I'm watching them, you know what I'm saying? Like, this the guy, hey, salute to y'all because I appreciate it for having it. But anyway, like somebody coming up with a 50 ball, man, this way back in the Gap.
Yeah.
You a youngster sitting in the South. Your mama done dropped you off, man, with the $20 bill. You sitting there. Bro, I'm trying to go hoop.
Yeah.
I'll get here at 10 o'clock in the morning. And it's like 3 o'clock. And I swear Rufus and Tony both done told me that it ain't my turn yet. And I'm like, bro, I know it's my turn, fam. Like, I know these cats coming in with these Southside face and these gold teeth. I know who they is. And I know they just stitch you their bread and you slide them in front of them. Mama here. So me, instead of tripping, I said, man, you know what? I'm finna watch them. So my mama like, hey, what you want for Christmas? Man, I want a pair of clippers, man. She working at Walmart. So she got me some dog clippers, bro. Like some clippers with, and I had like a Phillips screwdriver and I had to like reset
it. Oh, yeah, my pops had this.
Yeah, the color-coded ones, man. So
the wall.
I ended up them walls, and I still rock with wall now. They're just the other grade, the professional grade. But like it was crazy. But so I started watching them, and she got me the clippers. I watched them. I let them cut my hair, and then I just keep up with it. Yeah, and I keep up with it. Now I go back in there and I watch how they do a type of fade, how they start a guideline. I started looking at all that because I needed to get to the park on Saturday because I had to be a varsity level basketball player because I was going to the NBA. Yeah, I was gonna be playing against Kobe. That's how I feel.
That was the whole mindset.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it out the hood. You know what I mean? Like, so that was the whole thing. Like, so basketball led me to the Clippers because I was feeling, like I said, I was feeling that void. Yeah. And so, like I said, while I was feeling that void, so much good happened and a lot of bad happened. Like I said, that's how the Clippers ended up in my hand because I ain't missing basketball, man. Everybody else in the hood, everybody else riding bikes, everybody else, you know, they fighting, they playing throw up tackle. I'm trying to shoot 100 threes so I can shoot better than everybody else. I'm trying to make sure I can make 20 free throws in a row. But Tony and Rue was holding me up all day. So let me go and cut my own hair right quick. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So boom, we pop out. I'm at 12, 13, I'm cutting my own hair. And then I run up in the hood, they like, man, where you been, cuz? You ain't been at the shop. I said, man, I've been cutting my own hair. Yeah. And I want to say D-Lo and J-Jet were the first two that was like say, man, you cut my hair? Yeah. Now I'm on yours still at the time in the heat. I'm competing with Dennis Green, the OG, the monster, the legend himself of more yards and raking yards. And I'm like, man, haircuts was like $6-7 in. So I'm like, they want me to cut their hair? Yeah, I cut y'all for $3. So boom, there you go. 98. I'm in the 7th grade. That's when it started. And that's when I stopped mowing yards and started mowing her. And it's just been boom right now. But at the same time, like I said, that's how the Clippers end up in my hands. So I was still always, like I said, the money kept me away from the felonies. Yeah. I'm blessed because that still was a void I was feeling there because I needed to get so much money. I was always hustle driven to get more money, try to help out the family, try to be, you know, so while a lot of stuff was going down in the hood, I was at work. You know, and I was chasing girls because that's another void I was trying to fill. You know what I mean? So I'm either at some girl house or I'm at work, you know what I'm saying? And I'm getting calls like, man, so-and-so just got yammed up in the hood, so-and-so just got shot. Boom, this happened. I was somewhere getting money. You know what I mean? Like, and the stuff I was doing that was illegal, I was doing on the other side of town because, you know, I heard somebody say back then, because back then was the trap day, trap. I said, it's a trap on 2 things, man. Either the feds coming or the jackets coming. You know what I mean? So I tried to stay away from that situation. And it helped me, and it blessed me, you know. But like I said, when he popped up, I was ready to fade everybody, bro. Yeah. I came to the hood like, hey, man, I don't care what we got to do, but I grew up without mine, and he ain't finna grow up without his. Yeah. And that was a switch of it all. Like, I blinked 2 times, and I'm finna be 39 now. He finna be 19. Yeah. So I don't know. And then my daughter come 2 years behind it. So it's like, it was just, I chased so many girls that I settled down in high school, bro. Like, everybody was like, man, you like. When I met my wife in the 12th grade, everybody was like, well, I said, bro, I've been chasing girls, like, and then all of this come to head when I got older and I was able to sit down and able to think, and as I learned, like I was just feeling voice the whole time, and then when I finally met somebody that I can click with, boom, And 20 years later, here we is.
That's crazy, man. It's beautiful though. That's
For
beautiful,
real,
man.
for real. Man, I will say this though, man. I'm proud of your growth though. You know, I've been doing
I
this for a
appreciate it,
minute,
bro. We
man.
go back to kitchen cuts,
We
man.
go back. I appreciate you cutting my hair
Man,
from the
real
beginning,
talk,
bro. I appreciate
Real talk.
everything.
I appreciate
and
you,
I'm
man.
proud of it. I remember when you were born. I remember this.
Man,
I remember when you were man, I remember. Bryson, no, I remember.
I'm talking about right there, bro. Like, I'm talking about,
like a
bro.
little werewolf.
Hey, man, for real,
Bryson
bro.
got
Like,
some stories, man.
that's
so
why I told him a while ago. I said, man,
I was running around the house
you
like
ain't
a
even
little
heard, bro.
werewolf.
Yeah. I knew Bryson when he was sick, when he was outside, and then I knew
Man,
Bryson
real
when I remember when you started transitioning because
Man,
you
real
kind
shit,
of,
man.
you know, we was still there when me and AJ was still on the dumb shit.
I'm still
And
trying. I'm trying to talk to y'all with her and nothing, bro.
Yeah. It was a point in time when you was trying to tell us, you were like, y'all ain't gotta be doing all that. Y'all ain't gotta be getting drunk.
Like,
doing all this. Y'all can, you know, Bryson got serious, man.
I forgot you were the one that was hanging around with AJ and them. So you were really around that
Hey,
end.
boy.
I used to be around.
Had to put the city. I had to sit down looking like this every time they come.
Bryson was going
them boy acting up, boy.
every week. Bryson knew I was coming to him, man.
Come to get
Bryson
that
was
cut,
cutting.
man. For real.
Bryson really took me from Tony, man. I hate to say it. I hate to say it like that, but
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it, though.
And I appreciate you, man, because that was part of this part. I couldn't have got here without that. Y'all trusted me at a young age, bro. In the kitchen with razors and not even knowing that alcohol.
You ain't have no sheet.
Ain't no shit. I put the tie. Hey man, somebody go get a tie right quick. Let me put it on.
That's the beginning for real,
bro. I'm talking about this is day one, man. I'm talking about, bro. Like I'm 28. Like I always trip out when I heard Kiki says 25 summer, but he always counted. He don't count the summers he was locked up. So it's really like 28 summers because I started in '98. So this will make, I want to say this, but now it's 27 summers then.
Yeah.
So it's just been my 28th summer cutting hair, man. And I be finna be 39.
And that's what's up. Like
I just started like
for a minute.
I didn't even know that they told me you want to be a barber. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm just doing this so I don't got to mow yours.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go to the NBA.
Like this out, instead of being out there in the heat doing it.
One time, my mama had got a bonus or something. She sent me with a little extra bread to go up there to get my hair cut. And when like I said, I was still watching them and keeping up and practicing on everybody else. Man, that man had to give me change one time, and he pulled that out. There was no cash app, digital app days, none of that back then. That man pulled out
lot of money.
That man trying to find change for, I want to say, how much did she must have had 100. He was trying to find change, couldn't find nothing. He searching jacket pockets, pants pockets, back pockets. I said, I think I'm gonna be a barber.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, there we go. Like, I already like doing it, but I was like, man, ain't no barber making no money, man. Like, nah, I was sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken.
Nah, for real.
I was so busy watching the technique, I wasn't paying attention to the transactions until I seen I need to change. Yeah, then that made a change. I think I'm gonna go with this for a little while.
Man, I'm glad you stuck with it, bro.
Man, me too.
For real, man. I'm glad to see that, man. It's like it's cool to see somebody start here and now they there.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Man, appreciate it, man. That mean a lot, man. I told BJ, man, the other day, and he was like, man, I don't want you to say it like that. And I just told him, I was like, man, like, it's a lot of people, and I hear people say it all the time, and I don't care about no fame and all that. Like, bro, I know people see me all the time, and like, man, they tell me it's so much stuff, man. Like, and I said, BJ, man, do you realize what's happening, bro? I ain't even 40, and people give me my flowers, bro.
Yeah.
I said, some people don't get the hurt. They don't get that in this lifetime, and I said, I got to take that, and I got to go with it, bro. I got to embrace it because I had to realize what humble meant too, and I'm not humble. I don't like that word because humble means you don't believe in yourself fully. But they say it's synonymous with humility, but it's not. Humility is knowing that I'm not above nobody. That I could fall and my wrist stop working and I can't cut hair no more. I could die tomorrow. I could die right now. I understand that I'm not above nobody. I'm not below, but I do know if somebody comes to me and say, "Hey man, you cut hair," yeah, I do. And I do good at it. But I'm going to get better every single time I touch a head. Yeah. That's the humility part. But by walking around saying humble, oh yeah, you cut hair. Oh yeah, man. No, I'm not that guy. That's not, and I hate that word got misconstrued somewhere over time where it's like everybody like, man, you need to humble yourself. No, you don't. You better look at yourself and say in the mirror and say, man, I'm a bad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Nipsey even said,
you know what I mean?
Nipsey said, fuck that humble shit.
Like, nah, bro, that ain't gonna get you nowhere, bro. Like, because that's when I was misunderstood doing it. That's one thing that I touched on, like when I was an instructor at a certain college in the city. Yeah. I was trying to reach out to a lot of youngsters, man, and they were just trying to, get the game from me. And I told them, I was like, man, look, first off in this game, bro, like, people go tell you, hey, man, you a barber, man, it's cash money. Keep the cash, man, keep the cash. Don't do it. Get you a digital trail, get your LLC. I learned all this later in life, so I'm trying to tell everybody now, like, even watching that, don't try to cheat the IRS.
Yeah.
Like, you might as well still be trapping if that's what you live, because IRS and the feds like the same people. You don't want to mess with them. So like, and then you gonna end up with no credit.
Gonna get all that back.
I've raised my kids, and I'm a very transparent guy, and I learned that through all the shops I worked at.
Yeah.
Because one of the barbers I worked with, that's one thing he told me that was good. I always take the good and the bad. I tell some people, you can get knowledge from a lot and wisdom from a lot of different areas. Like, somebody can talk to me 99% BS, but I can get 1% good out of it, and I'm gonna take it with me in life. You know what I'm saying? But one thing, the 1% he said that was good was, like, he said, be transparent with your people, man, so that way they're not surprised by something.
Shit
you
say,
you gonna let them know, and if they go take you for how you are, you know what I mean. So I raised my kids in rooms, bro, in hotel rooms, because I'm making all this bread, but I ain't got no way to prove it.
That's crazy, ain't it?
I ain't got no paper trail, so they ain't go give me no apartment. I gotta get the cars off. I gotta get the cars off 80 that's go break down, like, and I'm paying more than the people with the nice cars because I don't got no credit. So I learned how to do all this, and I say, I ain't got no money to give to my kids, but I got this craft that I learned and I perfected, and I'm still perfecting over time, and I can get this to them.
Yeah,
and they can do it and leave a paper trail. They can do it and start an LLC and get it incorporated or S corp or however you want to do it. You know what I mean? And get your IRA, buy you some Bitcoin, put this back to the side. Realize that your haircut is set up in a structure, and that the whole haircut, like, if you charge $50 for a haircut, like $10 it is for the haircut.
Yeah.
You got $5 is going to savings. You got this other $5 that may go to IRA. You got $5 more of it that may go to health insurance. Then you got life insurance. That's the misconception with barbers, that people don't get, like, oh, it's such an easy job. They just, they can make their own. Oh, they their own boss. One thing about barbering that I hate is when people say you're your own boss. Bro, if I got 60 clients, I got 60 bosses.
For real.
When you sit in my chair, bro, if Joe sit in my chair, say give him a hot tape and I give him a Southside fade, he ain't coming back and he ain't paying. That's my boss when he sit in my chair. I just set my own hours. That's it.
That's true.
That's a good way to look at it.
You know what I mean? So I look, real talk, bro, like, cause I be looking like, say, man, like, I have to, like, a lot of barbers have gotten away from the fact that we are in the service industry, bro. Like, we are still servants.
Talked about that last time. Yeah.
For real, bro. Like, we in the service industry. We supposed to provide a service, and we are an inelastic product. Like, I got a hat on right now because I couldn't reach my lactation. But what if I just wanted to skip? I could just put a hat on and wear a hat for 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to have it. That's it can't be stretched.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're elastic. I said it backwards. That's inelastic. All is an inelastic product. You can't stretch it. You got to have oil. You got to have gas. You got to have, food. If we're not a product like that, at the end of the day, when everybody do their budget, we're the last people they see. But we're needed. We are needed. We're essential. Of course, everybody need a haircut, but you can throw a do-rag on for you. I promise you. The HH theory, what I say, house, hamburger. I go with that. House or hamburger. It's 3 H's. House, hamburger, haircut. You got them 3. It's 3 H's. We the last H. I promise you, every time. Nobody's gonna get a haircut before they skip over eating. Nobody's gonna get a haircut and just go dip into their mortgage or their rent. Or whatever it takes to keep their household operating the way it do. So with that mentality, you are more grateful for your clientele that comes in. You love your clientele. You treat them like family because they spending bread with you in a time where in almost 40 years of my life, this is almost the worst I've seen in financial crisis. So somebody want to come in there and spend money with me, man, yes, I'm a servant. I'm going to give you a service, and I'm going to give you the best service I can because you helping me feed my family. You helping me stay alive right now. But if more barbers keep that mentality, then it wouldn't be so crazy right now.
Barbers need to have that mentality.
They have a strange thing with self-entitlement now. Like, a lot of barbers feel entitled.
They act like, man, you doing me a favor.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Don't you think that came with the appointments and stuff, Joe?
I don't
think it was like that before. Like the hard set hour appointment. I get why though.
I don't know. It probably, I noticed a change in it probably about 2014, 15.
It's really when all the extra, like, electronics and all the extra stuff.
When niggas realize they can go viral off a haircut, that's when they shit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say social media
nigga
killed
realize he can cut hair and go viral
and not work them with like,
And
oh
then
man,
a
Sean
lot of
cut
these
their heads.
barbers, you know, they cut it, they fuck around, go viral.
Yep.
They cut a nigga with a little bag, haircut like a rapper,
Yep.
and then the nigga start feeling like he a rapper.
Or some,
That's what be that what these barbers
Got it
be doing.
rubbed off, bro.
They be
No
acting
bullshit, though.
like damn, I cut little baby hair, I edged little baby, so man, I can charge $80.
Everybody got to pay me what little baby made.
Yeah,
Come on, bro. You
that's
tripping.
crazy. Like, but I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm one of them people. I treat the haircut like religion, man. I'm there every week. I don't play about that.
Us as barbers, we appreciate
I
people
don't play
like
about the haircut, bro. I don't believe in walking around
appreciate
looking crazy. Hey man, you got to get your butt. But that's something I was instilled in me as a kid, man.
real talk.
I hate to say it, the way society set up, they ain't gonna treat you right if your hair ain't together.
Yeah, real talk.
So you gotta take this serious. You gotta have your hair together, man. If you gonna have braids, locks, whatever,
you gotta have it.
You got to be together, man, because that's the first thing.
Look at
People, that's one of the first things.
You gotta have your parents together.
Your parents, they. So I mean, I salute all barbers. I mean, I appreciate y'all because. Man, I ain't the best looking. That haircut make me a little better.
It's life changing.
To a 9, like
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, you get up at that chair feeling different. You feel like Superman after that cut.
For real.
I gotta quote him what he said because it's crazy that you just said that because it's a quote he told me when he was in Bob. He said, I told Pops, I told him, bro, man, it just feel good. I ain't never got to work because somebody got locked up. I can't remember who I said, man, feel good. I ain't got to sell dope. And he be so philosophical sometimes. He just, he junior for sure. He say, Pops, you still sell dope? I said, what? He said, man, like, every time somebody got that chair, they get a dopamine hit, man.
Yeah.
He said, we still selling dope. We just doing it legal. And I said, bro, I've been repeating that ever since, bro, because it made so much sense. Because, like you said, man, I see this. People come in, bro, like, I'm big on energy. They come in feeling one way. They get that cut. They look at the mirror. And I'm talking about
that light up. I'm talking
light
about
off the whole
sides.
man. I'm talking about. I'm like,
you don't know which side the good side no more. You like, hold on, I'm confused now.
The next appointment here, like he's still in the church. He's still looking. I'm like, is he picky? Nah, he admiring himself a lot. But it's just how it is, man. And that's a beautiful thing.
Barber's like a confidence sculptor. Like you gotta sculpt it up out of there. Like you gotta go on and get it up out of there.
Be a school.
Yeah,
man.
I had a partner one time got a bad cut. He didn't come to school for a week.
You sure right.
I ain't gonna tell you what he is, but he ain't come to school for a week. I was like, yeah.
Another big thing too is like when you can have a real good fade and a bad edge. And people gonna say the haircut out of there. You feel me? It's out of there. But then you can have a real crispy edge and an out of there fade, and they gonna be like, hey, it's fire. It's fire. That edge make or break it. If you're not like, you gotta be real particular and like precise about when you messing with folks' edges, especially when you get like older. Like when the people get older, because sometimes when you take it, it ain't gonna come back.
Yeah, exactly. I'm about to say, it ain't coming back.
Sometimes it may not grow on right back.
Are you gonna do edge with your locks? You gonna edge it up? You gonna fade it?
Yeah, I'm
gonna fade it too.
I'm gonna get a high taper.
I'm his barber, he my barber. So he a pretty boy. So I gotta cut his hair like every 2.3 seconds.
I'll be having to be right, man.
Oh man, bro, you can't even see the edge up, and I still got edge.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. So see,
I feel that.
Exactly, bro. You got, bro. I don't care if you can't see it. I don't care if you can't see the edge. I got to have it.
I feel
the fade and everything.
You can feel it.
Exactly, you feel good, bro. You feel the wind scraping up against the side of your hair. Like, yeah, man, it feel good now.
You feel it. You know when your hair ain't together, man.
Make your spirit feel different.
But see, you ain't doing the edge and the fade and all that.
Oh yeah. I'm doing.
Oh yeah, he be bugging me about the haircut.
I'm gonna tell y'all about me, man. He tripped out on me of this because we started doing enhancements in like March.
Yeah.
Before that, if you go down any of my Facebook feed, if you Google anything,
painters,
I was anti-enhancement.
Talk about that too,
bro. Like, I don't like the no drip blackout. I don't like that look. I seen it on the 2-year-old and it made me mad.
Beijing on a 2-year-old. Beijing on anybody.
I seen somebody spray something in a fade. I seen somebody spray something in the fade.
Man, that shit dangerous.
I said,
bro.
yo,
That shit
In the
wipe out.
fade?
You talking about it dangerous.
That shit dangerous. Bro.
You can't
Especially
spread
when
in
you
the
playing
fade, bro,
football
like-
and they ain't put the right stuff in there. Cause people will
Run
put
it down to your eyes.
people will put fibers on there. Like if it ain't semi-permanent, it ain't gonna
Man,
stain.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. If I go to the bar when that bar will spray that shit on me, I ain't coming back.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that out the muscle. But I ain't
See
doing it.
that's why we asked now. See, like now that I've been doing it, like I don't like fibers because it's like it's two of them. Like you got fibers, which is them kind of come right up. You got semi-permanents, they last like 3 days. They
About
stink,
3 or 4 days, they on there.
So like when he cut my hair, I'll be like, man, go on, spray me up. You know what I mean?
That's what got his beard like that right
yeah,
now.
like you see now, it's like spray a little bit right off of there.
You know
but,
what's
like,
crazy though? I done got older. I didn't read, but you can tell you another rule though. A lot of people, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like you ain't supposed to get your hair cut the day before you go somewhere.
No, you gotta set
You
in.
need to go.
Yeah.
Like,
They gotta
you gotta
marinate.
be
It's
somewhere
like steak.
Friday. You need to get your hair
Wednesday.
cut on Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because it got to train, it got to retrain.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to like.
Especially if you got good hair care, because you can't have poor hair care when you getting haircuts, because it's gonna make the haircut look out of there.
It's
You gotta
almost
brush your
impossible.
hair,
Yeah,
like
you
you gotta
got to.
wash it, maintain it. Like
you can't like you people be like, oh, I gotta go here, and I'll be like, bro, you need to like get your hair cut 2 days before so your edge set.
Cause it's gonna look fresh as soon as it get there.
You
But
gonna look like a mannequin.
Y'all listen to
Exactly.
this man.
Your hair gonna look fake.
Exactly.
I never known.
Oh, y'all listen
take
to
a
this man.
picture,
Please
If
listen.
you take a picture and you got your hair, if you gotta be somewhere Thursday, that's how you get married Thursday.
He'd be a
If
favorite
you get
client,
your
I
hair
swear.
cut on Wednesday, you look crazy in them pictures on Thursday, bro. Like I'm just like people don't
And then when
realize
they hit
that.
Facebook, guess who gonna get in trouble?
Yeah, like your haircut, it looks stiff. It like I can't
They gonna be
explain.
like,
That's why I say they barbers. They telling you I ain't
Man, I'm
lying.
telling you, bro, I
Somebody
get
put
up-
me on that a long time. They like, bro,
Bro.
don't get your haircut the day before you got do something. Like this week, I go on. I know we record on Saturday, so I get my shit cut on Thursday
Yeah.
I got a question
or
for you.
Wednesday.
That's
So like from a client point of view, if you make an appointment with your barber and then you gotta miss it, you think you should still get charged for it?
Yeah, you
Okay,
wasting my
yeah.
time. You wasting my
Okay,
time. That's
Listen
why I ain't
to
against
these.
the whole deposit thing.
Yeah, because a
Yeah,
lot of
tell
people
me.
don't understand that.
Yeah,
Are you saying are you saying you should be charged the deposit
Or the
you
whole
should be
cut?
charged the whole cut?
Nah, I feel like it should be the deposit. I feel like it should
listen,
be
I'ma
no call,
speak
no show.
from-
No call, no show. Your whole.
yeah.
I'm
Don't call
finna
no
say-
show, go on and get it back. Yeah,
I'm
go on and get
gonna
everything.
speak from a person who need their haircut. I feel like if you supposed to get your hair cut and you skip that over, man, you just block me out of spot I need.
That's it.
Yeah,
Understand?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You block me out of spot I
real.
need. So
It's that
I
simple,
feel like
bro.
y'all should do what you need to do. I ain't messed up by whatever the rules is because I'm the type of person I leave work to get my hair cut.
Exactly. See, like,
I leave work, I miss work, I be late to work.
He talking about if anything,
Boy,
if anything happens,
man, for
I'm
real.
going to get my hair cut. Like my job know every Thursday.
He gonna be
so
fresh.
finna go.
Gotta
It's gonna
go.
be fresh,
Go come
though.
back. Go
Go
come
come
back.
back
It's
fresh.
over. I ain't
Come
coming
back.
back. It's over. I'm
no,
leaving
it's
early. It's over with. It's early day. I'm finna go get my hair cut. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Real talk.
Friday,
Yeah,
come
I
out
don't-
fresh to death.
Yeah, I come back. Yeah, right. Really, yeah. I'm kind of man. I keep my do rag on.
Really ain't
and
trying to
all
do nothing that Friday
You know what I'm
afterwards.
saying? But I'm gonna throw another wrench out there, Bryson. I remember you back in the day used to rap.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. How you feel about the rap that's going on now? How you
Man,
Yeah,
I
you
say,
feel about
man.
that?
Man, you always talk about some
you
music.
see this mic on my arm before it was right before it was before the barber pole or the clippers.
Yeah, I remember.
Man, I'm big on the lyrics, bro. Like the rap that's out now. I ain't gonna lie. It's about like some. Okay, it's about like the haircut game. You got haircutters and you got barbers.
Yeah.
A haircutter is somebody that learned how to cut hair. They may like take. They might have passion for the craft. They might be real good at what they do, but they don't have enough in them to invest in themselves to go to school for 9 months to get the license.
Yeah.
Take 9 months, 2 tests. You ain't never got to deal with them. Every 2 years, you got to pay $54 and you license for the rest of your life. I'm talking about invest in yourself. So just like you got rappers and you got artists.
Yeah.
You got rappers, they just want to spit. They don't
There's
care.
a lot
they don't
of
care
rappers
about,
right
There's so many rappers. The game's saturated, but it ain't very many artists.
True.
So with the rappers, you got them. I look at them like the haircutters. They don't want to invest in themselves. They just want a quick dollar. They want to put anything on a track. They go whatever is trendy. They not
Riding
go,
away.
They not go stick out the
Yeah.
way. Like man, bro, I've been like we were just talking about Trip. I listen to Trip non-stop.
Yeah, religiously. I do the
And
same.
because it's so crazy because I used to be so versatile with what I listen to, but once I find something I can sink in to get on that same frequency, I'm locked in. You know what I mean? Because it ain't enough artists. It's just rappers. If I want to listen to some rap, it's a million rappers out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like,
You need to get something that touch your frequency.
If I feel it in my soul, then I'm gonna listen to it. Music is my therapy. Like so when it comes to that, like I said, and it's crazy. I had so many voices. I missed out on it earlier because I mean that was the rap era was, and you know that was after the kids. So I was rapping, and that was still like a legit thing. Yeah, but we was just so far, we was so far ahead of our times, man. Like it was local rap wasn't cool. Like, it wasn't.
Nah, we used to sit in the room
streams, bro. We'd be freestyling.
Yeah, y'all used to make me rap. I couldn't even rap. I can't rap.
Joe, get on
that. Yeah, y'all
that's the best feeling though, man. Yeah, that's a good feeling.
The best thing.
Don't Joe fool y'all, man. Hey, Joe, get on that mic, man. Stop. Hey, he'll get on that mic.
Yeah, I can rap a little bit.
Yeah, he can.
Come out a little bit.
That mic on my arm, man. I believe that right now it's a such thing as the biggest poison in the world at this current state, in this generation. And it's bleeding into the older generations. It's instant gratification.
You think it's bleeding into the older generation?
Yeah, instant gratification. It's bad. But I'm gonna tell you how. And I mean, like, we keeping it a buck here. I got women, like, I'm gonna keep it 100. I got a daughter, but I'm a man. So we gonna leave it right there. Okay, so we go put it right there. So you got Sexy Red. Very controversial topic.
I ain't a fan.
You know what I mean?
I'm young.
She throw that thing, I'm gonna look. I'm a man.
Yeah, you feel?
I wouldn't touch it.
Nah, but
I would look. I'm gonna look.
I don't even think you should look at her, bro.
I'm just saying, it's like that. It's like chemical that got pink, like testosterone.
It's like that urge. I know you like.
You like glance like 3 times, but you gonna look like just like a.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? But like I'm not gonna listen to a track. But the thing is though, I learned a lot about Sexy Red because of the way they do it, and she's an industry plant.
I can believe that.
Go back, and they've been happening for a long time because they want to mold the female into what they want to mold them into. And I said bleed into the older generation because you had a mama raising their daughter saying you need to be a lady, but she banging Sexy Red, her grown folks music in the room. So now you got Lil Mama is probably on Discord. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pop that little thing that ain't grew yet. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's what's happening. And that's it's bleeding into the older society because they listening to their music because I ain't gonna lie. Like when I'm lost in my life right now. My kid should be 17 and he finna be 19. I'm like, damn, I've been my whole adult life, I've been raising kids. Me and my wife, we've been raising my whole adult life. So it's like, where am I at right now? So I understand the parents is like, man, I'm finna listen. They can listen to Sexy Red and she can tap into a certain part of their taboo life that they just discovered.
They missed out on it.
You know what I mean? They missed out. Parents, and I get it. But while you listening to that and you trying to promote something different, it's a clash. It's a catch-22.
It's a contradiction.
It's a contradiction. So, like I said, they put money in her pockets and nothing against her. She getting her money, but she getting it by she know what she doing. I see her pull up at high schools and twerk it out in front of little girls. Like it is what it is. So, you know, she did that. She got paid for it. She getting her money. You know, and people follow behind it. And
ain't no morals to that, though, bro.
No moral.
And it ain't no lyrics. None. Like, then you got Meg. You got people that's making songs like...
I fuck with Meg, though.
But I like Meg, but then, like,
Free
songs like Plan B.
I think I fucked with Meg before she became so
Free
famous.
Tory, man. That's how
I still kind of fuck with
Tory. And I say them too, and I say that too because I was, you know, my daughter was a topic at hand, but it's so many... It's so many new rappers now. She lied for real.
She lied.
I heard it with glad.
She lied.
But it's so many male rappers that I can't even name them because all of them got 3 letters in front of their name. Or like
I just heard one the other day. His name was LGB something. I'm like,
I don't know.
Is he gay?
Alphabet. He probably like confused. I don't know.
I think he a gang member and the gang is LGB something. And I was like, nah, bro, that's lesbian, gay, bi. That you got the wrong letters in front.
Hold on, now you mixing it up now.
It's out of there.
The thing that get me about the way the game is now, bro, it's like everybody do it for whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, it never really was that because a lot of people would beg to differ what I'm finna say right now. It's a big controversial topic, but Tupac was the first industry plant, the first version of what we saw.
I agree with you on that. Tupac was
whatever they wanted him to be.
Look at him at 16 on that video.
Somebody told me in the shop that his best role was Tupac.
I heard somebody famous say that before, bro.
It was his best.
Somebody else talking about that.
And I was like, man, that makes sense. But like, I got Against All Odds said it on my own.
Michael Jai White was talking about Tupac like that.
That might have been.
And he was like, he said this wasn't the real dude. He said this was a character that he was playing.
He was just playing a character.
He
played it so well. He was the best actor to ever live, man. And I believe that Monster came out of him after he got shot.
Oh yeah,
I believe that Pac was a different Pac because he got shot and he was hellbound on revenge. But before that, like all that thug life, man, you went from Brenda Had a Baby to like Toss It Up. Like you was whatever they needed you to be for the industry.
Man,
so like, and what they do is it shifts. It like shifts literally what the youth is doing, and they do it through frequencies and energies and like the crazy people they write off, like you got 6 or 7 Monk. He talk a lot of good stuff, man. But they write, he got delivered in a crazy way. I think Kodak he got delivered in a crazy way. Kanye is a genius. He got delivered in a crazy way. If they don't deliver it in a crazy way that's very cryptic and only a few people gonna get it, then they get Nipsey, long live Nip. You know what I mean? That's what happened. That's the game. So people be like, my son all the time, like I be get on the instrumental, I eat something up. I write something. He like, man, why don't you get back in the game? Like, nah, bro. Like it's if you ain't trying to go with the way they want you to go,
you're out of there.
You gotta work like 24 months straight, like Trip. You know, so 24 months, 24 albums, non-stop, and he still ain't. Some people be like, who?
Yeah, he ain't mainstream.
He ain't even mainstream.
But I think that's a good thing about Trip.
ALD, Longview, Texas. Shout out ALD. ALD done put out so many albums since he got out. I'm talking about running. Houston and embracing him. I love it for him. I love to see what's going on with ALD. And it's so many artists that's like, if they not going with the grain, they go against the grain. It's like no love for it. You got to work in double time, man. I just that knocked the passion of the music out kind of because like I still want to rap, but I ain't no with the grain type person.
Yeah, I don't think you should be though.
And
that's cookie cutter shit.
Yeah,
same person. Like
stuff shit that is bullshit. Like I don't like listening to it. It's I don't know. They got some good beats though, so like sometimes I put the instrumental on so I can keep going at the same
beats do be hard.
Yeah, beats do be fire.
He put me on to a few youngsters. I can't say they all out there. Some of them grew up with some old souls, old spirits. They still spit it, but they spit it in their lingo. I gotta stay kind of good with their lingo so I can better communicate with the kids.
You gotta be up the game.
So I gotta be up to point on it. So but I don't know some of their names. I just know the song because the name's too hard.
I'm gonna go back to what y'all was saying because I don't think I know about this Plan B thing y'all was talking about. What's this y'all talking about with me?
Oh, we're talking about Free Tory. I was talking about Free Tory.
I was talking about like the song Plan B. Like I don't because I just feel like I don't know if it was. I don't know. Was it her that made the Plan B song? It was one of them. I don't know.
I think it was her.
But it was a song called Plan B. I want to say it was her, but it was like about like Plan B. Like
I say gotta be Plan B.
So if you promote Plan B, then you promote Unprotected 6. If you promote Unprotected 6, then you promote the whole worldwide of stuff that little kids don't need to hear. And they say, oh, that's grown for music. You need to control what your kids listen to. You can't control everything.
Come on.
Kids got YouTube,
they go to school. Google. You stick the phone in their hand and then say, well,
go on about your way. Yeah.
Come on, man. So it just reciprocates. And then you got and my thing, and you got locks. So you really go feel me here. Locks are like antennas with energy. If you look at what's going on, I said, when you got locks, whatever you do, you're going to do it hard. So if you look at because I don't want nobody to be like, he only on the female rappers. No, it's too many of me to name all the ones that, because I be having little youngsters come to me now and be like, what's up, folk? But really, man, you don't even realize, bro.
They don't know what that mean, though.
I'm A7 Trey Hoover, bro.
Nobody in Texas really know for real.
You take disrespect to that, though?
I do, in a way, because the G stand for grown with me now. I take it as disrespect because this disrespect to our culture because you repping something you have nothing to know about. And if I was still an active cat, I could have stayed on you, little homie.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Or I could have put you down with my sit and put a bag in your hand and made you go catch a body and put you because you so locked into the music.
Yeah.
And you want to, but you listening to these people that don't even realize that it's the locks that's in their head, the reason why they kill so hard. I'm from Texas. We from Texas, bro. Like this is the gun. This is gun. This is the gun
state, yeah.
It's the gun state. But you talking about people in Chicago getting hit with switches, little boys little girls they getting shot at the bus stop.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like
outside of school.
Everything you do when you got locks, you go do it hard. If you rap, you go rap hard. If you kill, you go kill hard. If you love, you go love hard. Because you got them antennas. They don't realize that there's just a look to them. But it's really a spiritual connection in our people. And it's that's why they ready to empty the whole clip on somebody, bro. I'm from the streets, bro. I done seen this, and for the right reasons, even for my family. Somebody breaking the door, bro. I'm not finna empty no 50 round on nobody. You kicking my door, I'm just gonna take him down and I'm call the people come get him. Don't send the ambulance, send the white people, the white truck.
Well, you might be a little better than me, Bryson.
I'm talking about a 50 though, like
nah, you ain't gonna get you ain't gonna get the whole 50.
I'm talking about you standing over me.
Maybe like 45, but not the whole 50.
It's because his locks longer.
Yeah.
He said the 50, he getting 100.
Maybe 45, not the 50 though.
I think that's the reason why it shaped the killing slide music, the drill music. I want to, I got to have a chopper. I got to empty the whole clip on the ops. I got it, the ops. I whoop this. You got these kids there like they don't even want to say they in love no more, man. Like, bro,
they don't.
You gotta
they ain't talking about nothing. They ain't talking about nothing.
But the thing though, soon as she get to you though, and then but you say you keep it P. Let's keep it P. Now let's keep it real. You say you keep it P. She broke up with you 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You run up to the house. You got a nigga there?
Stuck on
with you.
Yeah, stuck on.
Now you done broke all the windows out, put the tires on flat, but you was keeping it P and you wasn't in love. You didn't care about it.
Hey, look.
I think you was in love, homie. You just didn't know what it was.
I think you was in love.
Boy, it is not bad to be in love. It is not shameful to be in love. Y'all be acting like you can't be in love or anything like that. Like either y'all act like y'all can or y'all be too emotional. You gotta find a median in there. Like you gotta, you feel me? Like you gotta know your place. You gotta know what you
don't talk about that, and that's art. That's the artist side of it. The artist side is gonna put out what's in their spirit, what they got on their mind, what they've been going through in life. They go put it on track, and they go, and if you go get money off of it or you're not. One or two things, but either at the end of the day, you got to put on wax, and it's a work of art to you, and it's what you was going through. Is your testimony, is what you feel. Yeah. So that's what separates the artist from the rapper.
For real.
I agree.
So
I think that's what makes good music.
Yeah, good music, good music, good art, good movies, good entertainment. Right? But the only thing wrong with our people is we choose entertainment over education.
Exactly.
And that's it. If we could flip them E's, we'd be like.
I don't know if that's just our people no more though, bro.
I think the whole world.
Yeah, I think it's, but I think it's kind of our fault. I'm not saying us in particular, but I'm saying like just with these electronics, bro, it's so much easier to tell a kid, hey, like you said, put this in your hand and go on about your way, compared to where we was told to go outside. Like we had to be active, and now there's no activity. And it's leading us to a new world, bro. Exactly. And it's scary, man. I'll never forget, man, when I had my first daughter, I was 21 years old, man, and I was at the DMV in North Carolina. I was in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and this old 80-year-old white woman, she seen me with my daughter. She'd tell me how beautiful my daughter was. She said, but I'm terrified for the world she gonna grow up in. And first thing in my mind, young, still dumb a little bit, I'm thinking she like, dang, she's scared that my daughter's gonna grow up in a black world and all this. Nah, I say, what do you mean by that? She's like, I know you don't understand this yet, but the world is changing a lot. She like, she said the same thing all old people say, like, I was able to live with all my doors unlocked, this, that, and the third. She like, but I was also able to live a private life if I wanted to, or a public life if I wanted to. She said, you can't hide anything now. And this is 2011. And she telling me I can't live no private life no more.
14 years
way ahead of her time, bro.
That's wisdom. That's that talking about. You can get that wisdom from anything.
And it stick to me to this day because I'm like, dang, bro, I've seen the changes in my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the changes in my oldest son. Yeah. I've seen the change now in my youngest daughter, and she only 9. And now my youngest son 6. And I'm looking at the stuff they watch on YouTube. My younger 2 don't get YouTube. My older 2 do. But I'm looking at the stuff that they watch on YouTube. I don't let none of them have TikTok, like this, that, and the third. And, certain parents are like, all they friends have this, that, and the third. So what, bro? Like, I don't care. I just gave my older 2 kids flip phones. They don't even got their smartphones.
They're trying to figure out.
Like, I don't want them to be like everybody else because everybody else ain't in the position that they're gonna want to be in. Like, why would I try to model myself after somebody I don't want to be like?
But people to play though, it's like I tell people though, everything is a tool. Like I can take a drill and I can build a wall, or I could turn it and I could drill him in the head and kill him. Yeah. It's still a tool.
Use a hammer to hit a nail and bash somebody over the head.
What we doing right now is because of the technology. We able to let somebody sit back and we might could change somebody the whole day from hearing some real, seeing some, you know what I'm saying? You got so much you can learn from the internet. But if you use that same internet tool for other reasons, you got little kids getting trafficked. Yeah. You got them getting exposed to stuff they shouldn't at an early age. You got AI. You got, like you said, you got it melting your brain. Like, My daughter probably on the phone right now. Let me look. Ain't that song?
Ain't no bad thing at all times, though.
I should have bet on it. I would have won.
So what's something that stuck with you from childhood, Bryson? Like, I know you said 99% of something could be bullshit, and that 1% that you got from that conversation you had with somebody like Buddy that was in the barbershop with you. What's something that really stuck with you? Like, first off, let me ask this first. I wanted to ask this at the beginning. When you kept saying you were trying to fill that void of not having your father in your life, you was feeling basketball, drugs, is that? I mean, not drug intake, but hitting the streets.
That was that part of it too.
But now, and like I said, I'm gonna segue back to that other question. Do you have a relationship with your father? Is he still living? Do you?
Man, he passed away. But the good thing about it is that when I was at Tony's shop, I got there one day. Okay, this like it tied back in. It always tied back into it. It's so crazy. All right, real quick. I was working at Trinity. I was making like $1,200, $1,300 a week. Mm-hmm. I left Trinity. The older heads out there told me I had too much talent. I need to be out there. They've been working there 20 years, so I figured I'd listen to them. They told me I need to be in the barbershop. So this is walk-in days with no appointments. It's another, this kind of tap into what you were saying earlier about the appointments. And I went to Tony's shop. I took my income tax that year. I quit the job. I was welding. I went out there. I took my test. I went on and because I had already been through school, but I hadn't took my last test. Yeah. So I took my test. I went to work with Tony, man, and I was just sitting there. And then the 08 bus happened. Man, when the 08 bus happened, I was a trap house boy. I put up at the trap because everybody in the house. Because I wasn't doing nothing illegal. I'm like, man, hey, whatever y'all doing, y'all do. That's on y'all. I didn't know nothing about the RICO at that time, so I was still in dangerous situations. Yeah. But I was a trap house boy, but then the 08 bus happened and all my people left, so I didn't have no clientele. So I'm in Tony's shop like thinking I'm finna catch the overflow, but Tony got a list going, Cisco got the list going, and they just leaving and coming back. So I'm like, ain't no walk-in. So I found out that I was bipolar, and I had manic depression because I fell into a very, very deep low, crippling low, because I knew I had mouths to feed and I had to feed it off the terms of somebody else coming to spend money with me versus me. For my whole life, I had been putting into something. Even when I cut hair, I was always working. I put into something, and I know if I'm there, I'm gonna get paid. Yeah. But I was sitting there at Tony just looking at the door. And so one day I got real dizzy, and he was like, man, you can go check, make sure your blood sugar ain't off or something, you know what I'm saying? So I went over to Bell's Down and got something to eat. I still didn't feel no better. And then I went and got checked out. Long story short, they told me I was bipolar. Yeah. And I didn't take the medicine. I tried to put me on Prozac. I went head on with it. So, you know what I mean? I figured out everything I could figure out about being bipolar. And when I figured it out, I started seeing similarities in my pops. And at this time, he had just got out of jail for like the 30th time. And instead of trying to fight him, like I had multiple times trying to fight him, and my wife was like, give him a chance. Like, you don't never know, like just give him a chance, talk to him. Yeah. So I talked to him and I found out that boy was I his son. And me and him got like real close before he left. And before he passed, he ended up dying of cirrhosis of the liver from all the liquor that he was drinking. Yeah. He told me why he got, on the liquor. He told me why he went there. His words to me was he said, I would rather not be there at all and instead of being there high. And he said, I was not going to choose y'all over my drug.
He probably felt like it would have been a worse impact.
Yeah, he said, and honestly, I feel like he did because when it came to raising him, I had no blueprint. I had to go right off the hip. I didn't have something that was so bad. It was like I didn't have something bad to compare to all the way. I just knew I had to beat her. So now that's why people think we brothers almost, because we always together. So my basis for parenthood was just beat her at all times for whatever, any question, anything they need, just beat her, because that's the only blueprint I had was do the opposite of what he did, and he was never there. So I think that helped me because I didn't see the bad habits. But like I said, through finding out I was bipolar and talking to him, he talked to me about, hearing voices, his own voice, of course. But his was bipolar 2 schizophrenic. So he was on, he was getting checks and everything. Tough. They ended up back paying him 3 years, and he cooled out. And by the time he finally cooled out, the alcohol, the drugs took over. He ended up dying of cirrhosis of the liver. So, but last words I said to him, I love you, Pop. He said, I love you too. Yeah. So, we talking about the reason why I got a lot of PTSD. I got a lot of, different situations going on. I'm bipolar myself, and they say that's genetic. But I won't claim bipolar. I have bipolar tendencies. I believe in speaking things in. Yeah. that's just a label they put on something.
Yeah.
You know, but I do have a chemical imbalance that I can recognize when I'm in a high or when I'm in a low, and I'm blessed to be there without having to be on medication for it, that medication.
That's
So,
right.
but like, we was good before he left, and I'm glad I was able to find out why, and you know, he got to meet his grandkids, and I got to have we got to put him away nice, and it was good. Like,
That's good.
I got to find out a little bit about find out I had Blackfoot in me, Indian and Cherokee Indian, and who all my people were in Gilmore, and I found out all new cousins, and it was a good 5 years, man. He missed out on a lot, but them last 5 years was real good.
It meant something.
Yeah, it was.
That's good. So like I said, I want to tie that back into what's something, or even we could tie it into your dad too. What's something that you learned from your pops that you still keep to this day? If it was anything, you don't say it was 5 years, but even in 5 years, you can learn something in 2 minutes. That's lifelong. You know, like I said, what I learned from that 80-year-old woman is how to watch this world way back in 2011. I think that changed my whole mindset on what's going on. And it's 14 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
I think I've been told so much with him. I learned more about myself, but in life in general, it's so much that stick with me. Like, it's especially be better today than you were yesterday.
Yeah,
that's something that stuck with me a lot. I ain't gonna say that's like the number one thing. So many, because I learned a lot from brother Edward Nolan. I worked next to him at Eastman Road for a long time, man. He's a real cool dude, man. He would tell me a lot, but the best thing I think, especially with my anger problems that I had and with me being bipolar and my mind racing all the time, was that you cannot expect from others what you put out.
Yeah, nah.
And because it'll leave you heartbroken.
It drive you crazy too.
It'll drive you insane because my daddy, that's one thing I did get from him, because even though he would probably hustling to get a rock, he'd get his shirt off his back. And that's me. That's me. I don't, even when I got less, like my car down and I'm walking, I can walk by somebody and I can get them something, you know what I mean? I don't care what it is. I don't care, like, if you want a beer bar, buy it. You might need to escape from this reality that you're in right now. I understand. I ain't tripping, whatever. You know, I know my heart in the right place. Yeah. You know, so whatever your vice is, I'm not here to judge. So it's just me, like, so I just feel like that's probably one of the biggest things. One of the biggest things is just to not focus so much on the future and live in the present and learn from the past. That's probably the number one.
Okay. What about you, Junior? You feel like, let me ask you this, since you got your dad right here beside you, man, you feel like that he's setting the right example for you in your life, or do you feel like I don't even know how to phrase that question. Are you learning things from your dad that you know you're gonna be able to say again? Of course.
Yeah, I heard a lot of stories, and it's crazy because having kids young, it make you grow up with them. So I remember certain stuff from when I was younger. I'm like, damn, he done actually grew up. Like, literally, like, he done grew up. He had me when he was 19. Now he's finna be 40. Like, it's crazy.
39.
Like, man, you got 2 years till you're 40. We right there.
It's right there.
Club. I'm on now.
Like, I don't know. I'm real proud. And then I hear stories too. I hear stories and I look at them and I'm like, bro.
Did you ever want to chase those stories?
That's kind of what I was gonna get at.
Like, did I ever want to see if they was real or not?
Nah, did you?
Yeah. Did you I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know, if my daddy went there, I would have been in a similar little situation. You know, I was even though he was there, I was still trying to. You know, I was a foster. I was just, and I was still trying a little bit.
But you gotta learn. You gotta learn about that stuff, though.
Yeah, like,
I ain't saying you gotta be fully out there, but some
I seen
things
a lot of stuff. You know, I ain't been through a lot, but I done been through enough to make me, you know, a little rigid. You know, I did try to chase a lot of them, but it ain't ever work out because he was right there like a block. Like, like, no, you ain't doing it.
That's a good thing, man.
I seen my homies. It's like one thing I always reference back to. I seen my homies. You know, they was making their money or whatnot in middle school, and then I was like, okay, they making it that way. Let me sell candy then. Yeah, go on and you know, because if they doing that, then I know ain't nobody selling candy, so I'm finna go on and make it happen. You feel me? I was like 6th grade, bringing back $60 a day just off selling candy, like, and then Next thing you know, I started working. I seen my pops working. The whole time I seen my pops working or cutting hair. He was making some money some type of way. So then that bled into me working. It's 16, a week after 16, I started working. I work all the way up to barber school, and then really like I worked all the way through it up until like 75% through when I need to start focusing on my tests and all that. Like I stopped working. I went through a little spell where I really wasn't making no money, because when you a new barber, you not finna make money straight off the rip. Like you not making it out the back. Yeah, like you not gonna make it off rip. Like if you above the age of 18, you gonna have to have a job while you doing it. I had my parents to fall back on. I had, you know, people that my pops had sent me. I had people that I knew already. I had a little bit of clientele already, but when I didn't have nothing. Yeah. It wasn't no extra stuff. It wasn't none of that. Like it was either cutting hair or nothing. Like
it seemed like it's harder now. Like I said, now that it's mostly appointment lists, it don't seem like it's easy for you if you don't have clientele. Because it seemed like do y'all usually get walk-ins at where y'all at?
Nah, because you got to think, and like everybody is on appointments now. Like even a DMV, like you can't walk in the DMV no more.
You gotta call them.
Exactly,
call ahead of time.
Like you gotta call them. You gotta make appointments in so many places now. People are already used to it, so ain't nobody just finna walk in or like
bro.
Exactly, like when we went back to the social media thing, like only time you gonna get walk-ins for real, you post on social media, hey, I'm taking walk-ins, or somebody posts on there, where can I get a walk-in at, or what shop doing walk-ins? Like you never gonna just You feel me? Like it ain't never just finna pour in like that, like how the old school shops was.
Just like you just said. Like, okay, like look, like what we talk about. You got the appointments, you got the rare race. We be going, bro, like we were just talking about earlier. We don't even know what day it is sometimes. All the days merge together.
No, for real.
And then like you said, like on stuff like, okay, you got your haircut schedule based off what you got going on today, based off how you want to keep your hair maintenance at the hair. So it's hard. Like imagine you getting off on Thursday, I'm finna go to the shop and it's 12 people in there.
Yeah, for real.
Now you can't even get your haircut.
It's a wrap.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
hey man, I can't get you. Come back tomorrow and try again.
Appointments make it better for everything, cause like when you make appointments, like
we know we gonna make.
It's a time value. Like you got to think in the aspect of if you working, your appointment is to be there from 9 to 5. Like that's your appointment. You supposed to clock in and you supposed to clock out. No more, no less. If you do more or less, it comes with consequences. Like if you late, then you gonna have to be on time more or less. You gonna lose all your bread. You feel me? Like if you late on the appointment, you gonna have to pay some more bread. You know, if you stay over, then you gonna have to do less. You feel me? Like it's always gonna be something that's a reference point. Yeah, it's gonna be some type of structure. Like appointments make it to where you ain't running around here with your arms hurting and your wrists out of there, and you ain't got them 30, 40 cut days. And like you need to pace yourself. That's another thing too. Like young barber, like I tried to. Like I'm trying to get cut after cut after cut after cut. That money gonna be there tomorrow if they really like you feel me? Like if they actually exactly like man, you don't need to. Especially with me being young, it was hard. 'Cause I'm like cutting adults. Like everybody I cut is almost older than me. So I'm like it's hard to really have that assertiveness and all that. Pat, just like, cause you still in a little kid mindset. Like when I first started cutting hair, I was 17. So I'm over here like, I'm cutting little babies. Their parents right there. I'm cutting adults. Like I'm shaving beards and stuff, and I barely even got one. You feel me? Like you see now, this wasn't connecting. That's why I had to go on and cut that off. Like it ain't doing what it's supposed to do. So I had to go on and cut it. Like no, like I don't know. It's just appointments make it a whole lot better.
You don't feel like it's taken away from the barbershop at all, just having appointments
it does. It make it less of a human experience. You know, usually you got the 4 or 5 people sitting, you got the old school waiting there sitting, you talking back and forth, but when that ain't making no money. You feel me? It's gonna be making the same amount of money that you.
Wait though, you don't. And you probably too young to. I don't know. You might not be too young to remember, but even if it's not financial wealth, I got wealth at that barbershop.
Like
knowledge.
That's
poured into me at the barbershop. You know what I'm saying?
That's one factor.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing I think took out. But that again, it puts it on. You got haircutters, you got barbers. A barber that you have to take the responsibility of the other barber over there, the 3 clients over there having a conversation. Man, you are all of that when they get in the chair. Now, if you go run off appointments, you got to be able to in 30 to 45 minute time frame, you gotta be able to build a rapport with this person.
Communication skills.
Communicate, get it correct. You can't have no headphones in.
With rapport.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I do like building rapport, but
that's the human experience.
When you first meet a person and you skip rapport, it almost make it to where like it make the experience a whole lot better. You feel me? Like instead of being like, oh, what's this? What's that? What's that? You learning it on the go. Like you learning it as you come. It make it more organic than just you asking a whole bunch of questions. You're not gonna remember. You feel me?
Probably ain't gonna remember their name.
Exactly. You're not gonna remember their name. I don't know how many kids you got, but over time we talk, we conversate, and then now I got reference points. I got key points now.
Completely.
So skipping rapport, it's a big step in communication. Like.
Yeah, you can. Dallas, my man cried like 2 weeks ago.
Exactly, like
little homie at the motor.
For real, like man, like
step out, drop a tear.
Exactly, like you gotta read.
It ain't about the money. It wasn't about the money neither.
Nah, like that's my little homie. Like one thing too, I always wanted a little brother. So in the barbershop, being a barber,
no disrespect.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. 'Cause she be tripping sometimes, but having a little brother, it's a different experience. And when you a young barber, especially in my case. You got a lot of little young brothers you got to take care of. Yeah. Like, it don't matter who they are. Like you got a whole bunch of brothers. You got a whole bunch of older brothers. Like, you got people that's actually going to look out for you and people that's looking up to you. Like, I got people that I was looking up to and they look up to me. Yeah. Like, it's crazy work. And like I said about the rapport thing, like, building it as you go, it create a substance instead of, like, it's like,
it ain't surface shit.
Exactly. Like you actually in there. It's like it's like a thing with go back to money. Like when you actually making your money, when you putting in the work for it, when you putting in the effort for it, you're gonna take it a whole lot better. You gonna complain about that $3 McDouble versus a person that got their inheritance or something like that or won the lottery. They gonna go get them a whole bunch of McDoubles. But when you don't work for it, when that $3 is
better not have a pickle off.
Exactly. It better not have a pickle off. When that burger is 10% of the earning you done made in the past hour, bro, you gonna take it into account. I'm missing a pickle. My bun wasn't toasted on both sides.
You see that different light.
You feel me? Like it's a different light. Like
the beauty of the struggle.
Exactly. And another thing too is like living in the struggle, it make you pay attention to price tags. I wanted to make it to where when I get older, it ain't no limit on success. Success is whatever you make it. I want to not look at price tags. My wants aren't like, no, I ain't trying to get no Bugatti or no $1 billion.
You want to go have a nice dinner and you gotta be like,
exactly. I don't want to worry about no price tags. I don't want to be like, oh no,
steak don't even taste good no more.
Exactly. Nah, I just want to pay it. I just want to be drafted out. I just want to leave, and they already know what you feel me. Like I want to be able to buy what I want, know what I want to do, and all that, and I ain't got to worry about no price tags. I ain't got to worry about none of that. Yep. What I want, it ain't that deep, and I think that's the Texas part coming out of the little small town stuff. But like,
that's the beauty of the small town.
You feel me? Like, and back to the struggle part. Like when you're in the struggle, when you ain't got nothing. So when you get something, you want to hold on to it versus when you got a whole bunch of stuff, you trying to hold on to it. No, you got to put that away. You got to take that in. No, you don't got nothing to put back and take in. All you got is what you got in that moment, which most of the time is just the present. That's all you got. So when you worrying about what happened or what's finna happen, you're not really just
in the moment,
honing in. And living in the moment too much, it make it to where you don't realize what you need to be doing and what you have done, because what you have done is a reference to what you need to be doing or what you're doing now. Because you can't do what you do now without what you did, and you can't do what you're gonna do without what you do now or what you done did. So whatever you doing, it's a reference to those 3 points. Like when you think I'm finna move my leg here, that's a forward step until you do it. Now that make it the present. Now when you go back and think on it, that's the past. You feel me?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, and that's another thing with me too. I like using metaphors a lot because my mind be moving so fast. I can't really just like pick it. Like I can't just pick out and make all the words articulate and just you feel me. Like I got to make it into a metaphor.
That shows that you got your mind moving though.
Yeah, like, I don't
mind a dangerous place.
Is that I don't like to overcomplicate or make stuff too simple. You feel me? Like I want.
Basically, everything you said is less is more.
Exactly, and another thing too is talking to people. You talk to people at their level, and it sounds bad, but you don't want to make nobody feel out of place or anything like that. So you as a person, you should be able to read the room, and that's another thing in barbering communication. Like you ain't finna talk to this old man about these new rap songs that came out. You feel me? I'm finna put it on some I'm finna put on some old school music. Like I'm finna go put it on that. I know what to do. And when my little youngster come in, I'm finna put it on that type of music. Like, as a barber, you gotta wear, it's not two-faced or anything like that. You just have to wear a lot of different faces. Because you got, like he went back to 60 bosses. Everyone not gonna be the same. You got 60 different bosses. One might be particular. It ain't picky. It is particular. If you want your burger at McDonald's mayo and cheese only, and they give you mayo and cheese with pickles and all that, you gonna take it back. I would want you to do the same thing with a haircut. Like, if you don't like the haircut, tell me. Like, if you don't like what's going on, please tell me. Like, I was gonna say constructive criticism is the best thing that you could take, and that's what make or break a man. If you can't take constructive criticism, you're not a man. You feel me? Taking constructive criticism builds you up. If you staying stagnant, that's not what a man does. A man has to provide, protect, you feel me, level on with his life. Not so much as what he does for other people, but for himself. When you understand that your emotions are, it can kill you or make you, like, you gotta you gotta be stoic. You gotta move as such. And that's another thing that appearance, I was gonna say earlier, your appearance is what you attract. You feel me? Like, that's what a lot of us don't understand, and it's sad that it's that way, but the way you put yourself out there is what you're gonna attract. If you put yourself out there as something that you don't want, you're gonna get stuff that you don't want. And that's people's problems. They're fake. They don't have enough in them to be real. When you real, it take up a whole lot more freedom. Like when you actually real with yourself, forget being real with other people. They don't matter, because at the end of the day, you came in by yourself and you gonna leave by yourself. So it don't matter what they think. It matter about what you think. It don't even matter about what the people in your family think. It matter what you think. If it ain't right with you, then it ain't right. If it's good with you, then it's good. You gotta.
It's good to hear you saying that as a young man. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot of. And that might be another reason having 2-parent household. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, a lot of us come from broken homes, man. I know I do. Flip. You know what I'm saying? Jaw. You know what I'm saying? Come from most. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that, you know, I didn't still get structure from my mom in my younger years, and then my stepdad as I got older, you know what I'm saying? But having that 2-parent household and having somebody that's pouring into you all the time from either side, bro, it's a beautiful thing to hear you talk like that at such a young age, because you talk to...
Now just listen to him.
It's beautiful, bro. I hope you continue on your path with that same kind of mindset, you know what I'm saying? I hope you don't let this world drag you. It don't sound like you are, but I really hope that you don't never let this world get on your back and drag you down to where you feel like you get in them dark places where you feel like you ain't shit just because things ain't going the right way at the right time, because you expected something to happen and it ain't happened yet. Life is long, brother. Let that shit keep riding. You know what I'm saying? Things gonna pop out, man. So
you ready to get at me for you? Let the world get you, because I'm gonna get to you first. Bro, you better put your head up and keep pushing, bro. What you talking about?
And my thing is too, when life weigh on you, it ain't gonna give you more than what you can take. So when it weigh on you and you keep on pushing, next time it weigh on you with the same force, it ain't gonna affect you.
It ain't gonna do shit.
It's gonna get worse. It ain't gonna get lighter. It's gonna keep on getting worse, but it's gonna feel lighter. But it's not gonna be lighter. You done gained 100 pounds of pressure, but it feel like you done lost 100 pounds of pressure just because you done built yourself up over that time.
Shit.
Like, for real, like, you ran up them hills with that 45-pound sack. You keep on doing that, next month it ain't gonna feel the same way.
As soon as you take that bitch off, you feel like you lighter and faster. Like, how this shit happen?
You running fast as hell at that point. Like, you gone at that point. Like,
it's crazy, man.
Straight up. All right, we got a little thing we do towards the end. Tap at a card. Basically, you'll pick one, read it, answer how you feel, pass it over. We do that. Just choose whatever one you feel like you want to choose and go from there. Then Bryson, you'll do.
You got intimacy, vulnerable, and I think the other one's mindfuck.
Do you feel like you are on track in life?
It's a good question for a young man.
To be honest, from where, like I said about the past, present, future thing, from where I thought I was gonna be, I'm a whole lot farther. I'm off track, but in a good way. I'm going faster than what I thought I would.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought it was gonna be way slower. I thought I was gonna be on track, but it's like real slow.
Do you think that's because of your pop's influence?
For the most part. And then, like, with my pop's influence, it drove me to be a better person. But in that same instance, like, if he give me a little bit of fuel, I take it and make it a lot. So
Every time.
Like,
And I'm not cutting you out the picture, mama.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Like when it come to barbering, my pops, he was a barber instructor.
That's what he get that
He really taught me like a month and a half, 2 months of like hands on.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
My other teacher was what? The CC you just said a while ago.
Constructive criticism. I'm talking about, he didn't let me like my man KY, he been cutting for a long time already.
Yeah, shout out KY.
For real, he was in barber school.
God,
man, when my pop said he said he could edge him up, I was like, and I'm in barber school. I was like, oh my god, can I edge you up? No, you ain't there yet. I'm like, no, hold on, let me get better right quick.
Right,
so then,
better tighten up on your
for real. And then after that happened, it kind of made it into where like, okay, I see what I need to do, and I see where other people are, and I want to get like that.
You perfect your craft.
I want to get better than what I'm at, because I know that that's unrealistic. Like I'm finna just jump like that. No. Like I'm not just finna jump into the game just A1.
Yeah,
I'm gonna jump in there like A5, A4, and I'm gonna build my way up where I'm A1. Like now I ain't even A1. I feel like you ain't gonna never be A1. You're gonna be A1, A2. You gonna keep on, like you ain't never gonna be perfect. The thing is to strive to be perfect. If you strive, but if you like I said, if you indulge in it too much, you're gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be perfect. You're a human. You're never gonna be perfect. It ain't never gonna happen. But I'm gonna still strive for it. I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna try my damn hardest to be perfect. I'm gonna
go to your dad. Yeah. Okay, all right. I like that answer.
I got the same code.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same one around, and then you're gonna grab another one on the way.
Do you feel like I'm on track in life? Well, I feel like everything that we just talked about in the last 15 minutes, what I just heard, that's what let me know I'm on track in life.
My bad, I'm sorry. My spidey senses, when I seen that camera, I looked over like, my spidey senses start tingling.
Nah, like, for real, like, I feel like I am on track in life. Like I said earlier, you know, like, I'm experiencing something that people don't experience in life, and that's people giving you flowers. Every time I talk to somebody, they tell me what a good job I'm doing with my kids, and what I'm doing with the haircuts, what I'm doing with my business, what I'm doing for the community, the culture. And I'm just like, whoa, bro, I'm just Bryson, bro. I'm not.
Yeah.
Scissor Hands was a marketing strategy, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But that was a name that I earned, you know?
Yeah.
But do I feel like I'm on track in life? At this point, yes, I do. Because only sole purpose for me living is this legacy. That's why it's legacy cuts. That's why it's the legacies. And the legacy I leave behind is what we just heard. And it's saying like, as long as he on track in life, I'm on track in life.
Must be doing something right.
As long as she on track in life, I'm on track in life. Like that's all. Like so that right there, that's renewed ambition. I already get up 8 o'clock in the morning to cook, just like what he just said a while ago.
I'm with that.
That's my fuel. So yeah, I'm talking about on the track. And the thing is too, on this track in life, it's like a wolf pack, bro. I lead from the back. I ain't the conductor. That's the conductor right there. Them ladies over there in the middle, and I'm in the back. So I'm leading from the back so I can see everything going on. Yep. If something happen, I'm the first one to get got. But I know one thing. I know my man can hold it down. Yeah. So I got to be on the right track.
Dig that.
I feel that. So you, Joe?
Let me see. Do you feel like you are on track in life? It's like a double-edged sword.
Man, that's how it got me at first.
Let me be honest. I'm gonna be honest. It's a double-edged sword for me because it's like I feel like I'm on track, but then I take what you say like I'm trying to be better.
Yeah, exactly.
So me trying to be better and do better. If I be transparent, no.
You feel like you ain't doing good?
I feel like I ain't, because it's like it's always room to improve.
Yeah.
And I'm always trying to challenge myself. Now I'm stepping into like a whole new area of life.
Straight.
How I'm doing stuff. Today, the first episode where I ain't put on no clothes. But I still, I was like, man, you ain't gotta always, just be transparent. Just go. And I was so busy. I got off work. Got off later when I was trying to get off. Had to run an errand. Somebody called me. Had to look out for them. Then, shout out to the Business Edition reunion. We sold out today.
The edition.
We getting ready to do the event. I am the president this year.
Okay.
Okay. Shout out to my committee. Sold out today. I had to kind of deal with that a little bit. So I was just rushing. So I mean, I was like, man, forget it. I'm just gonna throw something on. I'm gonna go be me. So that's why I say I feel like I'm on the right track because that's something. You know me. You know I always try to put on the floor.
He trying to stunt on something.
You know, I always walk outside looking like
he got PTSD. He got to put this shit on.
Yeah, every time.
Every time. Yeah.
Because one thing about it, even though you want to get better, bro, like you still can be on that track. You know the track you on.
Yeah.
But you know you just need to move a little faster, maybe slow it down a little bit, depending on it's just gears. You know
Yeah.
Elevate your process.
Like you said, on the same track, but you said to add more and more box cars and more train cars, so that train get even longer. You know what I'm saying? Your network is your network.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're on the right track.
So yeah, I mean that's why I say it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah,
because I know I'm on the right track.
That's the same way I'm.
Because I'm going, like I said, I'm moving different. How I go about stuff.
Yeah.
I took a couple shots. I talked about how I quit drinking. I mean, now I'm at a point now to where by now I would have been drunk that whole bottle.
Yeah.
Now I didn't just had 3 shots. I really don't even want this one.
That's some steps up for real, man. That's some steps up. I was talking about.
That's why I say I feel like I'm on the right track as far as like how I'm moving, how I'm living, how I'm carrying myself. But I always feel like I could be doing more.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I feel like
that makes sense.
I just always feel like I could.
Bro.
That would make a man, like I was saying a while ago, man. You know
solid, bro.
You feel me?
That make my answer real short. Cause I'm not gonna disagree with either of y'all. None of y'all really. Cause I feel like I'm on track with my family. I feel like I'm on track with my own personal self. But I know I could do way better. I can go to the gym more because I be lazy with that. I can definitely be more as active as I am with my kids with sports and extracurricular activities. I know I can do way more. I can do more with my wife. It's always more that you can do, but I don't want to get complacent and be like, yeah, I'm in the right place right now. Let me sit back and do this, that, and the third. But I do feel like I'm on the right track, but I can do way better as well. So, like I said, I ain't no point for no long answer on that. And that's on you, Bryson. You pick a different card.
Okay.
Or you can go the same.
Or you can go to the same category, just a different card. You know what I'm saying? So you go to the vulnerability. All right.
Oh, Lord.
Who is someone you wish you could reconnect with?
I already know your answer, Joe.
Long live Allie Mae and Ola B.
Shout out Ola, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
Shout out Ola B, man.
I wish I could just watch one more Cowboy game with Ola B. And I wish I could just watch one more Walker Texas Ranger with Allie Mae Strange. And my baby's
physical
right
memory is gone, but the mental memory is still there.
Shout out 2209 South 13th Street. Shout out to Candy Lady. Shout out to Dallas Cowboys. Man. Shout out Fleetwood. If you know, you know. Shout out S Curl.
Nah, for real.
Ola B, baby.
Shout out Ola, man.
Hey, long live Ola B, man.
Ola was that one.
I fuck with Ola, man.
For real.
That's baby.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, for real. If you know, you know.
You know.
Ola gangster for real. Ola was gangster shit.
Man, I got pictures of my phone of Ola, bro.
Man,
I'm talking about
for real.
I gotta get lit with
this shit, blow with you and everything. What shit? Yeah. Ola B. Yeah.
Backstory on Ola B and Allie Mae. Allie Mae was my grandma. My grandma, very, very significant role in my life. That's my baby, 2209. She, like a lot of people had something to say about me cutting her when I first started cutting her, And she was the one that told me, she said, come here, baby, I want to show you something. She gave me a light bill. I had been cutting for like a month. It had a certain number on there. She gave me the next light bill. Had the same number, maybe like 50 cents off, 50 cents over. She said, you ain't changing nothing. You cut as much hair as you want to. And the person that was paying that bill was Ola B. She said, boy, you go in there and cut as much hair as you want to. So them two people right there, it won't be no scissor hands, it won't be no legacy cuts, it won't be nothing if I didn't have a kitchen to go in there and mess everybody's edge up and use my screwdriver to readjust my 2 hour long haircut.
Shout out to Kyson, boy. Kyson, my first project, man.
Man, so yeah, that's definitely somebody that's two people, so. But like I said, man, it's a crazy world we living in, and I know they're on streets of gold right now, so long live my babies, man.
What you got, Joe?
Who is someone you wish you could reconnect with? Man, that's a long list too.
I was wrong.
Man, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna keep mine short though. I'm gonna leave it at anybody that I fell off with, that we had odds with.
Real talk.
If we ain't on the same page, I mean, I'm down to talk about it.
Square.
Wow.
I had a conversation this week with somebody who I never thought I'd talk to again.
I second that one.
Damn, Joe,
And
that's
like,
crazy,
wow.
bro.
That's
growth.
I mean, it was cool at the end of how the conversation played out. I mean,
that's growth, man. That's
yeah. We was able to sit down and we was able to really chop it up. Shout out Scholar, man.
Skylar,
I'll
hey.
go ahead and throw that out there. Shout out Scholar. It was some shit kind of misconstrued in some areas, and
I love that.
we was able to talk about that shit. It was like a 10-year conversation that just history. We talked for about 2 hours.
That's fucking dope, Joe.
So
I know
you
that
know,
felt amazing, bro.
yeah. It was like a door open because you know it was closed for a long time.
Yeah.
And it was so I mean I appreciate that. So that's why I say, I mean, that kind of put me, I'm open to talk to pretty much anybody.
Y'all know my number. I'm with Joe on that one.
Damn, I misjudged that whole damn thing, Joe. Because these last past episodes,
bro, like,
this why I'm saying. That's why I'm surprised. That's why this shit's so beautiful, bro. These last past episodes, we've had something like that. You was like, shit, if somebody out my life, ain't no need for them to be in there. I ain't reconnected with nobody.
Bro.
That's why I thought I knew that answer. But to hear your answer
amazing,
now, that's fucking dope, Joe.
Yeah,
that's dope as shit, bro.
I stay working. That's why I stay trying to. That's why I say, man, I'm down to really reconnect with anybody.
Yeah.
If it's I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna never be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Now I will tell you
But
this,
that's not a problem.
proceed with caution.
Look like that, if you know, like, oh, like,
Yeah,
Joe,
Still,
you know.
that's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Hey,
That's
sentiment ain't on it.
fucking
Yeah.
for real, bro.
I say that to say that we can't go back to what we was, but we can build on what's new.
Yeah,
We
man.
can just move forward.
On what we gonna be.
Like, we can focus on what's next because it's over with. Yeah, all we can do is focus on what's next, the next chapter, because that chapter is done.
Yeah.
And we need to leave that where it's at. But
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
That's fucking great, bro. I'm so glad I listened to that. That's great with Joe. Who is someone you wish you could reconnect with? I don't know, man. I won't say like, you know, people that done passed away or whatnot, because I think it'd be lovely to, be around them again. But I think I got the knowledge that I needed from the people that were, in my life while they were. But to reconnect with somebody, man.
Oh yeah, shout out my nigga JT too. I chopped it with him Monday.
That's good.
Yeah, my bad. Kid.
No, you good, bro. Ain't nothing but talk. Ain't nothing but conversation, man. Someone you can reconnect with, man. Yeah, go ahead.
You think if you never spoke on it, would ever happen?
No, that's why I feel like everything supposed to happen. I mean, like I say, when me and him had that conversation, I said I hate the context of the conversation, but I'm glad it's a conversation. If that's what it took for us to get there, because I want to talk to you just as much as you need to talk to me.
Yeah.
Boy.
And when I say need, much as you want to talk to me, I want to talk to you too.
That's
So
what it's about,
I was speaking on my personal truth. You know what I'm saying? I said that's how I really feel. Now, if you agree, I ain't say it for you to agree.
Yeah.
I said it for you to know how I felt. And it wasn't no other avenue for us to say it. And like I say, unfortunately, we're in a time now to where everybody wants to prove a point. So a lot of times shit like that get misconstrued because a nigga think you talking down on him or you taking a dig at him when really, I'm just telling you how I feel.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. I hate that we had in the best area to where you felt like maybe it was a dig at you.
Yeah.
But I ain't out here living my life out here digging at people.
Ain't no
I'm
point.
talking about people now. It's some people. Now I will say this with that reconnect. Let me throw this out there. It's some people that our chapter is done.
Over and done.
We're not. So I still got that energy.
Okay.
It's a couple people to where I'm not interested in rekindling nothing, but I'm cool with us leaving it where it's at.
That's not a bad thing though.
That's still closure,
but I
bro.
see what you mean though.
it's
People might take that as a bad thing. though.
Yeah. It's some
Ain't no
people. It's
bad
some
thing,
people
man.
that we'll never kick it.
Yeah.
We're never gonna hang out.
15 years ago, it'd have been on site.
Yeah, but I can sit in the room with you.
Yeah.
That's real.
I can. Hey, how you doing?
Cordial shit.
And that's it. I don't
Yeah.
want to know how your personal life
Yeah, I
is.
don't need none of that.
I'm not finna tell you nothing about me. But I'm at a point now in my life to where I can sit around somebody I don't like.
Yeah. That's
cool.
maturity though, man.
Yeah, we can be we can be we could cool. Like
What's
like
up with it? How you doing?
you know how you doing? How your mama doing?
Yeah.
How you know how you?
I don't wish you no harm.
Yeah, I hope your kids grow up to be somebody. You know what I'm saying?
But it don't need to be no further than that.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we at. We just at that.
That's still
Ain't
real.
nothing
If I
bad
seen
though,
you
Joe.
walking, I'll pick you up.
Because if you did something different, then
See, that's
it'd be the
beautiful too.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah.
So you would be reverting by
That's
doing something different because you're
man,
like, I know I ain't all the way over what the happened, so we just gonna keep it cordial.
Yeah. That's where.
still growth.
That's why I say it's a couple situations where I ain't gonna never trust you again, but it is what it is. Like I ain't gonna be out here talking about you.
Nah.
I say this. I hope
Waste of
you know.
energy.
I hope people understand, bro. I'm not talking bad about nobody.
Yeah.
I might say I don't fuck with you, but that ain't bad.
Yeah.
That might be a blessing. I don't
For
fuck
real,
with
though.
you. Cause we can't get along. It's already it's clear that we don't get along because we wouldn't never got there.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're not gonna be able to get past it. So it's just cool with us just being smooth. Like you do you. I hope you win. I know I'm finna win.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I wish more
That's
people were
where
able
it's
to
at.
accept that, man. For real though,
That's
without
where
taking
I'm
some
at.
slight towards that shit. Like, oh, he don't fuck with me, this nigga, that type of shit. Like,
No,
bro, we just ain't no good for each other. You know what
we
I'm
ain't no
saying?
good for each other. The shit you on, the shit I'm on, don't mix.
Completely different. It's oil and water.
And I hate to say it, I'm so loyal. My friends might not be friends with you, and I can't. I'm not that kind of friend to where if you beefing with somebody, I'm not finna hang around your ops, bro. Like, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to not talk to you like that. We can be cordial, hey, how you doing? But I'm not finna be sitting up taking pictures with you and
taking shots with
all
you,
hanging out with you, and I know my best friend don't fuck with you. I'm not doing that. Like,
you go hear something and it's gonna set you off, or it's gonna set off a situation.
Cause you can't shit talk my partner in front of me.
No, you can't. You can't talk. And I said to say, cause I got a couple people that's cool with people that's not cool with certain people. Yeah. And unfortunately, based off of that, we're not gonna be able to be cool. We cordial though, and I hope, man, and I'm mature enough to let my friends know that look, don't be trying to put your energy on me. It ain't fuck them because it's you saying. But I do respect you enough to where I'm not fucking with you.
Fuck them off the loyalty, not because you saying fuck them, but it's just the loyalty in general.
Yeah, it's more like I'm just so loyal to you. It's just like I understand you don't fuck with them. They did wrong you. You got shit on your heart, so I'm not gonna be all over her buddies where you feel out of place. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable or feel like, oh damn, you for everybody, because I'm not for everybody. I'm not friendly.
For real. And look, I like the way you said that a while ago. You was like, I know I'm gonna win. Like, people be cocky in the wrong reasons. Like, you need to be cocky and calm. That's when you need to be like, I know I'm gonna win, because ain't nothing gonna stop me. If I take route A, B, C, D, E, F, G down to 27 letters, like, it's gonna work. You feel me? Like, ain't nothing finna stop the success. And I like the way he said it. He was like,
for real.
I'm going, like, I know I'm gonna win. I hope you do win, but I know I'm gonna win. Like,
at the end of the day,
it ain't no shade.
Anybody who know me, your dad can tell you, boy, I always thought I was that nigga. I'm still that nigga. I always been this nigga.
That's been ingrained in me, boy.
Anybody you ever meet me, that shit, I ain't never acted different, bro. I always acted like this.
You see genuine since I met you, Joe.
Boy, to my flow like a butterfly, stand like a bee. But when I tell you, hey boy, don't sleep on the technique, boy. Run up and get done up. Oh, I got it.
That's all on me, yo.
Thanks.
I done had the time to think about it. I had to say it's my grandpa. So who is someone you wish you could reconnect with? I had to say it's my grandfather. I didn't have him in my life when I was younger. You know, my mama didn't have him in her life. He came into my life when I was like 12. And I felt like I resented him because I'm like, bro, you done left my mama and both my uncles out in the hood, leaving my granny to raise 3 kids in the hood, getting shot at, all types of crazy stuff. Then you come into my life and try to throw money at the problem. You know what I'm saying? He was rich, throwing money at the problem.
Oh, yeah.
So I resented him for a long time. And then as I got older and I had my first kid, and me and the mother of my child didn't work out, even though I took care of my daughter, she's living with me now. I saw the role of a man, and it doesn't mean that it's always going to work out to where, you know, you at these certain places at certain times, but I held that resentment towards him for so long and felt like he was a hypocrite because he was trying to change my life, that I didn't get to spend the good times with him. And I could have spent so much more good times with my grandpa. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2016, but I could have had a way better relationship with my grandpa if I was open to it and not just judging him off my feelings and my emotions, and actually sitting back and looking at something as a young man and being like, you know what, maybe I can be open to listening to somebody that's been through life. These lessons, he's learned these lessons from his trials and tribulations and his success. Maybe if I listen to this man and what he's gone through, I can learn something, but I didn't take the time to do that, and I wish I did. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, got stretch a little bit. Who is someone you wish you could reconnect with? I ain't gonna lie, probably say not reconnect, cause like I would want to reconnect with the younger version of me.
It's real.
Okay.
Just because I want to be able to let them know, like, you made it up out of there. You feel me?
What you talking about? Like last week? You still young, bro?
Nah,
You younger version.
I'm talking about like
Straight up though.
the little kid version. Like, 'cause I grew conscious of stuff when I was a little early. So
Okay,
I like most kids, they can't really remember much like before 10. I remember like 6, 7. Like I remember taking a bath in the tub. I mean, not the tub, but the sink. I remember eating the brown boxes that we get out the little mission place, the unfrosted corn flakes, pinto beans, and I'm talking about, man, I remember that, like, and then I used to think like, I don't know what's gonna happen, like, I don't know, and then I remember 249 Contessa room 249. That was the room we was in for a long time, and that room it had a lot of stuff happening there, and it just made me think like, damn, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I don't know, like I know I'm gonna go somewhere, but I don't know what's gonna happen on the trail. You feel me? Like I don't know if I'm gonna be in a bike, on foot, on a car, on speed. Like I don't know what's gonna happen. And then now I just want to let them know, like, I feel like it could have went better if I would have had the older version of me be able to tell me. But I don't regret nothing. But I feel like if it was I would have been in a better opportunity now if I would have knew and seen the vision like it actually happened. It would have been able to make me go through it way more smoother.
I don't think so, bro. I gotta disagree with that.
So?
I don't think so. I think your mindset would have changed. You'd have been on a completely different path. When people talk about I agree with you talking to your younger self. But to think that it would have been a smoother transition, you would have been thinking, oh, okay, I already got the roadmap, and then something else would have detoured in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, man, the shit that you've been through, bro, just take that shit, man.
And tell your daddy to buy a Bitcoin. That would have worked.
Give a letter to your mama.
Put him on the spot.
Letter to my mama.
That's true. You
young, but it's gonna work out. You ended up raising two good kids. You know, the parent Tim ways may have been unorthodox. You know, communication. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like communication really wasn't there like that. But in the long run, it helped me understand women in that aspect. You know, like. Women, it ain't easy, fam. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be trials and tribulations you gotta go through. She ain't finna understand a lot of the stuff you got to. Like, bro, I'm a young man. You feel me? Like, you ain't gonna. Niggas are okay. Like, I'm like, I understand where you coming from now. Like, you good. We good. Like, you did good. That's what a lot of parents don't get to hear. And a lot of my homeboys, they don't really tell their parents that. You know, some of them jail, some of them die, some of them just shitty children. Like, hey, like that happens sometimes. Sometimes the kids just out of there. Like, I mean, sometimes
kids can be assholes.
Yeah, like
a lot of people don't say it.
Like sometimes it is a kid. You know when they little, you like, you one of them ones, ain't you? You know, and it can be fixed.
You got to get burnt
7 out of 10 times. It can be fixed. I ain't gonna say 9 out of 10 times. 7 out of 10 times it's gonna be fixed.
The heat didn't bother you. You got to get burnt. It's a lot.
Like you going to touching the stove and your mama tell you to stop. You just sitting there holding it all. You want to burn
yourself.
You got to go and get a blister for you. Like.
I didn't end up like you. Cause that's one of the biggest fears of man. You don't want your son to be like you. It don't matter how successful you are. You don't want to be like you. You want to be better. And I want to tell him, like, even though the temptation was there, like on my shoulder, the shit you instilled in me didn't make me fold. I was like a diamond under pressure, like like a pipe. Pressure bust a pipe. Or make a diamond. And you made a diamond. You ain't make no rusty ass pipe that pop. You ain't.
Can I get a PS in there? What? You just tell me to take one of my income tax and buy 2 Bitcoins. That's all I want you to add.
Hey, I missed that Bitcoin thing too. I'll make that real quick.
Just 2, bro. We'd have been good.
Man, look, a dude told me about that back in 2012, bro. Crazy.
You don't.
She put the phone down, staring at you.
You don't.
Yeah, he trying to think of the right words to say.
You're a female. You gotta pick your words.
Be sensitive.
Right.
When you growing up in this world as a female, it's gonna be a lot of trials and tribulations you have to go through, and it's a lot of double standards you're not gonna understand that we didn't put into place. It was put into place by people higher than us, people that we ain't never gonna see, people we ain't never seen. It's stuff you gotta understand as a little girl. Attention is a bad drug. You know, it can get anybody. You feel me? Anybody can get that attention drug. It don't matter. It don't matter what it is. Like morals. Make sure you keep your morals, and you ain't got to worry about your confidence with your teeth and stuff like that. You feel me? Like you're a pretty girl. Like you actually made a good look for yourself. You ain't shy and scared to smile no more, smiling with your mouth closed. Like your confidence done got higher now. They get on my nerves half the time, but
that's beautiful,
but
man.
like your confidence, you ain't let a lot of the stuff that was supposed to take you down. Beautiful. And it's good. You keep it going.
Love
keep
it.
it going.
Yeah.
So,
I got scissors, hands, what you got for your own man.
man. One thing I want to say, let's keep on riding this ride. You know what I'm saying? 2 decades in.
Lord. Mind you, I'm
we could say I
19.
could go back to 2005 or 2006. I go back to 2006. When he was crying on that porch because you didn't know how he was gonna do it with this boy. I would just say just pretty much what he said. It's gonna be all right.
You gonna be all right?
We did it. And we gonna continue to do it. And the next phase of kids is grandkids, and no rush for that.
About 5-6 years away from that. Don't rush me into that now. Hold on. Hopefully I'm the first one. Cough.
That's the next stage, and then let's spoil these grandkids and send them back home. I'm ready. You're beautiful. That's it. Beauty is not how you crimp your hair. Beauty is not your little nose ring thing over there. Beauty is not the tattoo you finna get for your birthday. Beauty is you inside. You're beautiful.
Yeah,
That's a hand clap.
I wish my fathers could tell their daughters.
Little round of applause right quick if you
Change
may.
a lot, bro. It really would change a lot.
Applause if you may.
I'm talking about one. She said, "How we doing inside?"
It's real.
Exactly.
It's real though.
Because I mean, you're like you're pretty, very pretty. It's gonna be a lot of dudes that go want not much, but like I told you when you was little, it's only like 5 people that own a Bugatti. Everybody can be a Honda Accord.
Exactly.
Don't be a Honda Accord.
Honda shows ads, Bugatti don't neither. So yeah.
You ain't never seen a
Bugatti don't show
Bugatti
ads. Lambos don't. You feel me? AKA keep everything private. You feel me? Keep it. Yeah.
You're beautiful. That's the for real.
What you got for your son, man?
For this guy right here.
Yeah, this one over here on the chair, man.
Not the other one that's in Africa or something like 3-4 years older than me that you ain't told me about yet.
Don't. It might be 3 or 4. Like to you, slow down. It's a marathon. Continue to do this, but get better at it. Don't lead by emotion. And I'm not talking about sadness. When people say emotion, think about sadness.
Nah.
Don't be overly happy. Don't be overly sad. Don't be overly any emotion that you have. Don't lead your life by emotions. Because as a man, you can't do that. I've been telling you that for a long time. That's true stoicism. Don't lead by emotion. lead by principle, lead from behind, and take care of your family. Don't and you remember the hierarchy. The hierarchy is always the most high first. And it's so crazy because everybody gets this hierarchy wrong, and then it's you second because you can't pour from empty cup.
Exactly.
Third will be a tie, virtual tie by however many kids you have. I hope it ain't too many.
I hope it ain't too many.
So that's a virtual tie. Then comes your spouse. So it's God, you, kids, your spouse. Money ain't none one of those. Now that's something that you need. But your core values always coming in order. Because you got to have money to take care of all that. Except God.
I got a question.
What's the question?
Do y'all believe money can buy happiness?
Yes.
Hell no.
Of course.
I think money can buy you joy.
Yes,
It's
okay.
temporary happiness.
Okay. Yeah,
But
okay.
fuck no, money can't buy you happiness.
Only reason why I say it can is because I'd rather have rich people problems than broke people problems. Like I know how I feel to be like the light's gonna be cut
The
off.
struggle. Yeah.
I would rather be
I understand
like,
that.
I know that whatever it is, I don't care. Just draft it out of my account, and I want like their biggest problem is how many taxes I got to pay.
Exactly.
I'm over here trying to figure out the biggest way to get the biggest tax return.
And if you think about it, have you ever seen somebody genuinely happy, bro? Like past the delusion or past
Like,
not trying to see
stagnation.
forward, just
But
being okay with it.
I'm gonna tap in on
Mm.
So, what's the difference between rich and broke? The thing is, man, broke people spend a long time trying to get rich. Man. In reality, you got rich with your family. You know what I'm saying? You sit outside, they get you Princess and the Frog, man. While some of the folks having gumbo. See, that's rich.
Like a
You don't
motherfucker.
gotta have $200,000 if you live in that.
Exactly.
Real talk.
If you know what I'm saying, like you said, you know, Twist, I know for a fact, Twist Street from young to goddamn million.
all the way
Yeah.
down. Real talk.
If that street actually lost the delusion of getting money and just actually became a street of family,
Man,
how rich could you? How rich could you want to be?
that's it. That's
Yeah.
it. And it's almost it's so crazy. It almost ties exactly into can money buy the happiness. It's like I guess depending on what you're doing with the money.
Yeah, but even still,
And like you said, but the true happiness is like you said within the richness of what your experiences and what you're doing and what makes you happy inside. It don't have monetary value.
I'm in a bag right now, bag following for right now. Still, get the houses. You know what I'm saying? It's unlimited. We live alive. You won't still feel it. Listen,
Yep.
you don't feel it. Once you get what you want, now you're tired of his toys.
You gonna want more.
Yeah.
You don't want more. Now your family's straight, XYZ. But did you pay this money for the generations?
That's the only reason why I want to know.
Yeah.
I'm saying, are you gonna keep teaching these kids how to lose her, stay with it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep it up. Money, the difference, there is no difference between rich and poor. If you broke and you can't manage to keep $100, you know what I'm saying, $1,000 in your bank account, the same thing. When you get rich and get the money, how you gonna manage your needs?
People hit the lotto all the time
Yeah.
and
You
go
know what I'm
broke.
saying? And so the thing with that,
It's the mindset.
they don't tell you about the people that's broke. And they tell you on TikTok, everything, they constantly working, they constantly driving.
Like a motherfucker, boy.
See, that's a point right there, man. Because I feel it. I just feel like it's the difference between the want and the greed. Because if you got $1,000 problems and when you get those millions, you still got $1,000 wants, you gonna be straight. You feel me? You gonna be, but once you get that greed and you want more, then that's when you like you said, you're still in the same rat
It's
race.
almost in the human genetic makeup to want more.
Yeah, it is. It's like I can't.
Yeah, you gotta be
like
disciplined.
You walk around with a pistol, you start having a pistol problem.
Exactly.
Be ready to up it on
Nah,
everybody.
real talk,
man.
yo.
What are you looking at? Bro, chill out, bro.
X amount of 0 years without this pistol. The moment you walk in the store, it's
You
somebody bump
You don't want to fight no more.
You clutching on it.
You
You
wanna
clutching
shoot.
now.
blow your top off.
Well, I got hollow tips.
For real.
Yeah, that's a real analogy, man, because that makes sense, bro. Like that's
for
how
real.
it be.
And then the moment when when people start knowing you got a pistol, They
Then
gonna start treating you like you got a pistol.
Exactly.
I mean, you ain't fighting no more. He automatically finna pull his pistol on.
He not finna
So
fight.
he like, nah, you got a
He not
pistol.
finna get embarrassed in front of
Boy,
the females. He not finna get embarrassed on camera.
Ain't nobody trying
He
to
gonna
get punched
shoot
on
you.
camera.
Boy, ain't nobody trying to get their hands put on them.
Nobody trying to get punched on camera, man.
Go viral and you'll get yourself
Ain't
get
nobody.
dropped for
Let me tell you
150
something.
million times.
Nobody wants to get beat up in front of their old lady.
No.
I'm not
That's
getting.
like a
let me tell you something.
nightmare,
I don't want to get beat up in front of my old lady. I'm not getting beat up in front of my mom.
What about your kids?
Damn, sure ain't getting beat up in front of my kids.
That nigga finna turn into super hard. Oh, he finna get big out of nowhere.
I would join it, but I still would put on the show if it gets there in front of the crowd. I'm just saying.
You know I'm gonna fight. I'm definitely gonna fight. But I'm just saying,
I'm not turn
you don't want to get beat up in front. I'm saying want.
Because I know that I know the product of it. If I whoop on you for real, like really whoop on you, you gonna want to kill me. Especially if it's front of everybody. So I'm not watching over my back.
I saw something Ivy said on Facebook the other day. It's fun to fight, and I remember that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Get a rush out of it.
Camera, you got XYZ, so it's embarrassing. But at the same time, man, if you learn how to take an ass whooping, can't nobody touch you.
It'll help you.
I
Because
swear.
all they gonna know is, man, hey,
He gonna fight.
That nigga ain't gonna quit.
You might punch him out, but
But that nigga gonna fight.
he gonna fight.
Yeah, he gonna fight.
I can't do XYZ.
Exactly.
Don't let you find out how to punch.
Nah, for real.
Because when you start learning how to punch, then you gonna start hurting.
No, some niggas need to get their ass whooped sometimes and get like leveled. Like sometimes you need to get put on your ass and to know that you can look up and see
somebody
something.
else out there.
Growing up, each person I saw take an ass whooping, they kept like it was one people that kept just fighting. After a while, shit.
Man, I was finna say, I've just broke this down to somebody not too long ago. A motherfucker that don't fight is always gonna get whooped by that nigga that fight all the time and get beat up.
Exactly.
Because he's used to getting hit.
Yeah.
You never fight.
You're not coming in with
So
never
you
been
walking
touched,
into
boy.
this fight,
You get hit, that shit gonna hurt.
Yeah,
But
like
that be
as
the
soon
one
as you get hit, you gonna flinch.
But that be the one that want to
He
shoot
getting
you
his ass
though.
whooped.
That be the one that want to shoot you though.
Nah, for real. But he getting his ass whooped. But Buddy them been beat up so many times. That punch you throw don't matter.
It don't matter.
But it don't
He finna
phased
shake
in
that
the
off.
last month.
So you better
Better
I'm
Better eat your
telling you.
Wheaties.
Yeah, that's what it is. You better start lifting some weights because
That's how doing
yeah, I just told my homegirl, I said, bro, check this out. I ain't gonna mention no names, but I was telling her, I said, bro, you can't worry about fighting and losing. I said, because you steady fighting. I said, you gonna beat her. I said, that bitch that don't fight and talking all that shit, you gonna beat her up.
Yeah, you gonna whoop on
You
them.
gonna beat her up. I said, but them hoes that can fight. Keep fighting them hoes, it's gonna make you better. You gonna
like
get tired of getting your ass whooped.
It went back to what I said about the pressure on your back.
Yeah, you gonna get tired. Yeah, you gonna end up. You gonna come out and it's gonna turn into. Shit, that was me.
That endurance.
It was a point in time in my life, bro. I was getting my ass whooped.
Yeah.
Niggas were whooping me. Then it got to the point I ain't
start
getting
whooping on
whooped, man.
them.
I ain't getting whooped no more, bro.
He said, I'm tired of
I'm
getting
not
whooped.
getting beat up no more, bro.
I'm not getting beat up no more.
Y'all already think I got it, so I got to show y'all I really
So
got
now I
it.
gotta put my hands on you for real.
Hey,
Hello.
churches can't fade that 2-piece.
Hey, look, y'all opinion, dude. If you say you finna hit somebody versus when you say you finna put your hands on somebody, if you say you finna put your hands on somebody, that's way worse.
That's hard.
If you hear somebody be like, hey, bro.
Hey, bro, you good? But I finna put my hands on.
Hey, say, bro, I'm finna put my hands on you. Nigga, that sound way worse than, hey, bro, I'm finna punch you. Hey, bro, I'm finna fight you. Nah, nigga, hey, I'm finna put my hands on you. Nah, dog, that sound way worse. That sound way worse, bro.
Man, we appreciate y'all coming, man. For real.
Appreciate
Definitely,
y'all
Bryson,
having
man,
us.
come back, man. You know I've been knowing you, Bryson.
Hey,
I'm
man,
Scissor Hands, shout out to Scissor Hands, man. But you know I know you,
boy,
Bryson.
man, you already know.
You already
Hey,
How
that's
can we
what I
reach
like,
you?
though, you know.
Tell them kids that are youth, man, you know what I'm saying? Something positive for you get about it.
Man, say this is some
I've been ready.
all of the kids listen to me. First of all, celebrate trade school. Ain't nobody gonna tell you that.
They should.
I'm just gonna put out a lot of stuff real quick off the top of my head. Protect your credit score. Protect your credit score. Don't do it for the money, do it for the passion. Enjoy every minute of being a child, because once you start adulting, it's not gonna stop until you die.
Keep on rolling. Enjoy them summers you got.
Get as much sunlight as possible.
Yes, sir. Say that one again, boy.
Get that vitamin D.
Sheesh.
Drink water.
Put the phone down. Please. Periodically. And love yourself.
Big one.
Love yourself.
Best one.
No matter what you got going on. And there is no such thing. There's such thing as generational curses. You can break the chains.
Damn.
Everything that you want to do in life, that you want to change about yourself, if you are down on yourself and you're a young person, that's how quick you can change it. It's a mindset. It's your mindset. It's your perspective. If you're thinking it's going this way, I always remember it could be worse.
Exactly.
You know, I was one of them kids. I remember going a whole summer eating ramen noodles. But I know some kid that went probably a whole week and probably got one pack of ramen noodles. So just always know that you're blessed.
Count your blessings.
To be breathing, count your blessings, and have fun, smile, live. And just, like I told my son, slow down. Slow down. You're moving in a world that's moving real fast. You're moving in a world that's moving so fast that we can't even keep up with it. So that's my final message to the youth right now is love yourself and learn everything. Ask questions. Don't let nobody shape you and tell you how to. There's no such thing as a dumb question. Ask questions. It's not always talking back. Some parents might not understand that, but I understand. I deal with a lot of kids. Ask questions.
Yeah.
Don't talk back, but ask questions.
Yeah. How do people get to you? Like, if they want their hair cut, they try to find you. I'm guessing. I mean, I know you a Longview legend, but I was new to the city. You know what I'm saying? I'm act like somebody new to the city. How they reach you?
It's the cut. I got the cut app, man, and that's a crazy situation because people act like, you know, like it's hard to get on the app.
I do it from the website. It can't be that hard.
Yeah, you know, because people, you know,
website?
like,
I like downloading a lot of apps.
He said he can do it on the website.
Yeah. So as y'all see, you can do the app. You don't have to get the app. You can do it on the website. But, you know, it's like the app, kind of like, you know,
App's
when you
easy.
get stuff DoorDash or you Uber or, you know, you might prize picks or, you know,
all that.
OnlyFans. I don't know. But it's all the app. So, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that hard. But now, like, if you really want to find, like, on a serious note, just Google hashtag OG Scissorhands. And that'll link up to my Facebook, my TikTok, the phone number pop up, the app will pop up, or you can Google hashtag Legacy Cuts. That's the reason why I do the hashtag. It's like cutting out the link tree situation. So if you Google that, or you can click that blue hashtag. Like you see that when they light up OG Scissorhands, Legacy Cuts, the Legacy. If you put that in the Google search box, everything about me you need to know pop up. But if you just want to get right in, just download the Cut app or go to the Cut website, look up OG Scissorhands. Juniors is Sliced by Bryce. It's gonna send you right there. It's gonna show you the address. It's gonna show you the prices. You can book it. There it is. Boom. It's that easy.
Okay.
But yeah, and y'all can find me in Longview, Texas.
Already.
Yeah, Lobo by nature. Most definitely.
Man, with that being said, we appreciate y'all tuning in.
Definitely.
I can definitely vouch for this guy right here. This is somebody who definitely can cut. So I mean, if you got some kids and you need to get your hair cut, y'all need to go on ahead and tap in, man. Go on, get locked in. He gonna shoot you some knowledge.
Hey,
shout out to your son, man. Like I said, I knew you before you was here, man. It's cool to see what you did turned into, man. I'm proud of you, Bryson.
Man, I appreciate you.
For real, I'm gonna shake your hand again.
I appreciate
I don't think they understand when we.
They don't understand, bro. Like, yeah, we can't.
It's some shit we just don't. We don't even talk about it.
One thing too, I want
I appreciate y'all having us, man.
I want to appreciate y'all made it seem more than just barbering. You feel me?
Yeah, it should be.
When y'all came on here, y'all didn't make it just stick to one subject. Y'all picked our brains. Y'all made us feel human again. Cause
what you say about that rapport, man? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It ain't nothing fake.
Exactly. It went on, and I really appreciate that because they comes to seeing people with trades or even people with jobs. It's like you a robot. You feel me? Like y'all actually made us feel human. You made us. Like y'all actually made us feel appreciated for real, and that don't really happen.
Shout out to Keith.
We appreciate hearing that.
Keith gonna get that conversation.
I'm gonna ask you some questions. Yeah, I'm gonna try to learn. You know what I'm saying? For real. But yeah, we appreciate y'all.
For real, man. Appreciate y'all.
Birds be Hey, it's
Another day of Birds View, boy. Love it, dog.
With that being said, follow me on TikTok, man. I'm gonna say something that's on my heart. I'm gonna cut it with that. A lot of y'all take the dip off your chip, man. Understand that you live this life one time. Any mistake that you made, it's your first time making it.
Yeah.
As long as you come back from it and start trying to do better, it's cool to make mistakes. We need to start living life like that. Understand it's cool to fuck up.
Yeah.
Like it's just now when I say
too much.
Limited fuck ups.
I'm not saying make it a habit, but understand that
it's part
you
of
do some shit and you fuck up, bro. You ain't gotta put yourself down. A lot of people taking themselves out because they fucked up. A lot of people do something.
You ever try to be like me?
You know what I'm saying? So
you came out of the. I ain't saying you came out of, but you at one point you was in the state. And where your head is at now.
Shit, my mental state is I can tell you one thing, I ain't humble.
You seem clear, Joe.
I can tell you that. And from the first episode of doing this podcast, doing it now, I ain't there.
You seem lighter though, Joe.
Yeah, because I don't be out. Shit, I'm out here moving.
It seems like understood humility. From what I done heard them say, you ain't never wanting to be humble because you don't ever want to be humble.
That's that
for a little bit, I did humble myself. Like I say, if you watch some of the early episodes, man, I was in here drunk as hell. I ain't know how I was gonna get home, but I was gonna drive.
That's growth, man.
I ain't know how to. I was mad. I was angry, bro. I was angry. I had a lot of hate in my heart. When I say hate, I just want revenge on a lot of shit. I want to make some people feel how I felt. But now I'm at a point now, bro. I look at it like, man, that's your problem.
I feel so much lighter, bro.
Yeah.
I did about 33. I did the same thing, bro.
Weight just lift off you, bro. It really do, man.
Chilling. Like I be chilling now. I'm telling you, bro. If I really talk and start, we can just run 4 hours. But I had an issue this week, man. Some shit just went wrong, bro. With a business I'm kind of tired with.
Yeah.
And the old me, I would have cussed some people out. I told Flip kind of know about it. I would have called, went out. Woo. I'm trying to talk somebody out of a situation. I really want them to do what they want to do. Yeah. The nigga telling me he want to handle it a certain way. In my head, I'm thinking, you need to handle that shit. But the person I'm becoming, I was telling Flip, I said, man, I kept telling Buddy, man, don't do that shit. Don't act like that. Real, bro. You know, it's gonna take more out of you to not do that. Now I will say this, I was proud of him for acting like that, but I didn't want him to, and that's growth for me. Yeah, like I say,
I know you. That's
that man growth I was talking about.
That's man growth. Because I be trying to like I said, I'm at a point now to where, bro, I just look at it like, bro, it ain't. I ain't saying it ain't worth it. I ain't saying it ain't necessary because I still think sometimes you gotta lay down a law.
Sometimes,
but you gotta understand that. Was I mad before this shit happened?
You said that last time.
That's why I'm at
stick to that shit.
That's why I'm at now, man. I'm just like, was I mad before you? Like, you did. I'm mad about what you did.
Am I really that mad at what happened?
Am I mad about what happened? Was I mad before you did that shit or said that shit? But I was in a good mood.
Exactly. So that means you really fucked with my emotions for real.
I just didn't learn it. Like I say, I didn't even learn this in counseling. I didn't been to therapy. I didn't learn none of this shit that I didn't learn. It's just life.
It's life.
Shout out to my nigga Flip. My nigga Flip really be putting me on game. He really be talking me off the leg sometimes. Cause I called Flip. I was mad this week. I said, Flip, I'm really about to talk bad to somebody. I'm gonna talk to you, and then through the conversation after in the call, I wasn't even mad no more. I said I ain't even mad.
I'm chilling now. I might well go get something to eat right quick. Let me go get something to eat. I'm hungry now.
Cause I really was gonna call somebody and cuss him out.
Your net worth is your net worth.
It was right here
on the tip of your tongue type shit.
Boy, I was an inch away from hey bitch ass nigga. Damn. But I said nah, man. But first off, Buddy he didn't do me wrong. It's just I just know not to fuck with you. Now you showing me that I can't not to use you as a reference. That's all. That's what I took from this. If somebody be like, hey, what can do this? I just ain't gonna mention you. So I'm gonna hurt you a different way. I'm not gonna talk bad about you. I just know that if somebody was in here talking about something I know this person can do, I'm not gonna refer to them anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the new joke.
Okay.
Like all people say, kill him with kindness, but it really ain't so much as kindness as calmness.
Joe, man, let's get it.
I'm a kid ass with calmness. I'm be chill about it.
I'm like you, bro. I like to see the growth in people, man. I love it, man. It's beautiful.
Man.
That's it. Yeah, that was a good episode, man.
I appreciate it. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all.